What's going on? Are we good? Are we live? Are we doing a live? I'm doing a live, guys. I'm doing a live. Are we live? I'm doing a live. Are we live? I'm doing a live. How's the audio? How's the video? We should be live. I should be doing a live. How is everyone tonight? I just need a confirmation that we're actually live. The audio is good. The video is good. You can all see my fat head. Samantha, I'm sorry I'm not shirtless, but I'll give you a gun show. That's what you get instead. No shirt for you, though. No shirtless, sorry. Not in my current state. Give me another couple of months. All right, we good? How is everyone? Miza, Dino, Scotty, Samantha, Pork, Glowing. Who have I missed? Hakeem. Who else we got in here? Anyone? If I missed anyone, I apologize. But how are we all? What's happening, my friends? Sunday night. Cheers to you all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty well lubricated already. This is my Garrett. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, it's my one night a week to have a beverage, and I tell you what, I went to the gym earlier and I did a bit of cardio, and I haven't quite eaten yet, so yeah, I'm slightly more inebriated than usual, but it's all good. Yeah, I've been getting some sun, mate. I've been out in the sun quite a bit lately. I've got a bit of a routine now. What I do is I go gym in the morning. I'll do a little bit of weights, a bit of cardio. So I'm trying to get a little bit healthier. Then I'll head up to the sauna, and then I'll jump down into the pool. That's my little routine. I'm trying to do that twice a day. And then in the afternoon, I just do cardio for like 30 minutes on the elliptical because I've got dodgy ankles and shit. Humongous, Ashley, Ratzal, Lenny, good to see you, mate. Tuba, Jay, how are we all? Greetings from Great Britain. Hope you're doing well, mate. Humongous, good to see you, brother. Yeah, so I've got a bit of a routine going. I'm having a bit of fun at the moment. How are we all? Are you all good? Hope everyone's good in the world. I mean, the world's shit. Forget about the world. The world's gone to shit, but who gives a shit? We can't do anything about that. What we can do is have a bit of a laugh and, yeah, just have a bit of a laugh and just keep moving on. A lot's happened this week. Well, not really. We'll have a look at the notes. See, technically the live stream starts well right now, but yeah. Surviving on cookies, drugs, and women. That'll do it for you, mate. Don't forget, Vatsol, you need to snatch some birthdays along the way as well. Definitely need some birthday snatching. How's the next typing? Yeah, I don't know, Glowing. I haven't really looked into that too much. I hear he's a little more weed friendly, the guy who might be potentially put in, so that's awesome for me, given that one of the main reasons I came here was their proclivity or their affinity for weed. But yeah, I'm trying to find a place. New York, man. I heard New York is just ridiculous to try and find. I saw some woman who literally lived in a place smaller than I did, smaller than my living room here, and she was paying, I think it was like some ridiculous amount, like $2,500 a month in New York, for literally like a shipping, smaller than a shipping container, for $2,700 a month. What the hell is going on? DZ, how are you, brother? Pork, I like your attitude, mate. Telling everyone to join the Discord. I like it. There's a Discord, Dino. Pork, and Miser are basically the top dogs over there. But yeah, they've got a Discord where people just share. People share things like this. I can't remember who did these. Miser, good on you, Miser. You're starting to put you're putting your little tag on things now. I like it because you do some good Photoshop work, mate. So you should get the recognition. People have been adding photos in the Discord. As you can see, he's put Seagal's face in there, which is nice. I don't know what that is. Wrong one. But yeah, people. Your money to. Shit, that's annoying. Let's see if I can find it. But yeah, people have been uploading photos in the Discord. So Discord is just a place where people the link. Can one of you guys do that? Pork Fang or whatever, can y'all do the link thing while I'm doing this shit? I'm sure you guys can do it on your end. I don't know. Can you guys do that, or do I have to do it? Just share the link. But yeah, just people just go in and send random shit. Christina Aguilera, Genie in a Waddle. I love that. That's great. Good work, Miser. I'm not sure who did that, but someone did that. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's about right. That's pretty funny. Yeah, again, it's just, that for me is just perfect. It kind of suits him. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun. I mean, I could probably do it. I can't remember how I did it before. I mean, I can try now. I just didn't want to do it midstream. That's all. I thought one of y'all could do it midstream. Hold on. Create invite. All right. I don't know what that means. Copy. All right. This should do something. So that's a Discord. I got to be admit, I don't spend enough time in there. I should spend more time in there, but that's why I put Deacon and Miser and Porkfang in charge, because I trust those two. I literally just sent them a message saying they're about as effed up as I am, so I think they'll be sweet. But yeah, all right, what did I miss? That's awesome, Hakeem. That's awesome. Yeah, New York's really expensive, but yeah. So anyway, some I asked. By the way, I asked AI to do me Seagal as an alien. This is what it came up with. I don't know if we showed that last week, but yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, this week's agenda, we've got talk some shit. So we've done that already, but we'll probably do more of that for sure. Again, I'm going to try and keep these things to 2 hours so we don't just drag on for the sake of dragging on. Actually, this is interesting. We'll do that. We'll do this now while I'm here, Gemini. That was how it worked out. How to say your thing, by the way, Hakeem. I use Google Translate, obviously. I just shared the link up there, Garrett. I think that should work. I tried to get, I did it before the mods did, so I think it's probably easier for me to do shit. Check this out, right? I went to Google, right, to Gemini, and I asked Gemini. I did a poll recently. I don't know if you guys remember. I did a poll recently about how many movies, Steven Seagal movies, had 3-letter names, 3-word titles. And it was 24, and someone said 25, but I only counted ones where he was like really in it, not like the Onion movie or some shit like that. It was 24. And I originally asked Google Gemini, right, to answer this for me, right? So I said to Google Gemini, hey, exactly right, Kurt, 24. But I asked Google Gemini, how many 3-worded movie titles or movies has Steven Seagal been a part of? Right? And check its answer. This is what it said to me. I can't help with that, right? Oh, shit. You guys can't see the screen. Sorry, 1 second. That's my fault. My bad. All right, y'all can see the screen now. All right, so I asked Google Gemini, right? How many 3-worded movies has Steven Seagal been a part of? And this thing wrote, I can't help with that right now. I'm trying to be as accurate as possible, but I can make mistakes sometimes. While I'm working on perfecting how I can discuss elections and politics, you can try Google search. How is Seagal about elections or politics? I was asking about the movie star Steven Seagal. How many 3-worded movies has he been a part of? See? I can't help with responses on election. How is Seagal a political figure? It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous. So basically, exactly, Pork, he's a god, not a diplomat, not a political or election figure. So that was useless. But then I went to ChatGPT, right? I thought I'd take the easy way. Eventually, what I had to do was I went back to fucking. I bumped the microphone. Now we're good. I went back to Wikipedia and IMDb, and I had to manually count them myself, because when I went to ChatGPT, this piece of shit, check this piece of shit out, right? Where are we? Again, where? Oh, come on, man. Doesn't have it. Okay. Okay. Name me the 3-worded movie titles that Steven Seagal has starred. It's a shit way to word it, but it should be able to work it out. Right? And I asked this piece of shit to do it. Let's see. Okay, so again, there's more than 7. There are more than 7. I mean, I can tell you right now, What about today you die? What about today you die? What else we got, guys? Fire down below. You are wrong. Do it again. It's a piece of shit. These AIs are a piece of shit. This is why you should not get in a car that's like an Elon Musk Tesla shit. It was actually giving me 2-worded titles as well. It gave me maximum conviction, right? Which is not a 3-worded title. It gave me. It's just a good man, yeah. A dangerous man. A dangerous man. It missed so many. It's missed so many. Look how many it's missed. You've missed a dangerous man, a good man. You are useless. It tells me I'm right. He apologizes, right? So I had 13 last time. Let's see if it just adds the 2 that I said or if it adds more. So it basically just added the 2 that I said. And I'm sure I could find more if I bothered to think right now, if I wasn't so, pretty sloshed. I'll be able to find more. It's useless. Last time it gave me 2-word responses, right? It was fucking hilarious. Yeah. Shalom, I like that. But yeah, what is this sexy channel about? I typed in sexy. Yeah, exactly right. I wonder what, I can't do it online, but next time I will go to one of those sites and type in Steven Seagal and see what comes up, Frade. Good to see you, by the way, brother. In Kurth, good to see you as well, mate. Yeah, I would. But anyway, the point of the story is AI is shit. So definitely don't use a Tesla. Don't use auto driving. I definitely won't be doing any Neuralink bullshit until they make me do it. Again, this channel is not about politics, but just fuck that. I'm not doing anything until I have to do it. I'll stay human until I have to integrate. If they can guarantee me I'll be like Cyborg or whatever from what's that movie? Which one are they? DC from the comics. I'll do it, but otherwise they can eat a dick. Respectfully, they can eat a dink. Neuralink, whatever the fuck it's called. With what's his name? Well, what's the new Bullshitter? I made a new Bullshitter video, and I'm a little bit I'm a little bit sad because I thought it'd actually have a bit more views than it does. Because I spent, not a lot of time on it, but I thought it would be more attractive to people, given it's about people getting kicked in the nuts. And it's not doing bad; it's just not doing as good. But I don't know. Have you all seen the latest video? If not, we'll watch that anyway at some point and then have a bit of commentary. I'm sure most of you all have probably seen the Gonad guys before at some point. Yeah, you're right, glowing. It probably will. Too much Seagal overload. Not out of shame, more out of just there's only so much aura you can keep in one channel, in one fucking list, whatever, one space. But anyway, next week I got a Lawman coming. I got movie review. So just so you all know, the movie that's coming next week will be bump 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 bump. I'll give you guys a heads up for how many of you are in here. There's not many of you in here. 35. All right. For the all 35 that are in here, next week's movie review is going to be about, I don't know, do you want me to ruin it for you or not? You want me to keep it a secret? Fuck it. We'll do a poll. We're doing a poll. Do you want to know the name of the next movie review? I call it a movie review, right? But it's not really a movie review because if you were to watch my videos about Seagal's movies, you'd have absolutely no idea what it's about. We'd have no idea what it's about at all. All right, we're going. What have we got here? We got 0 vote, 100% saying. Well, what's going on with this voting shit? 83, 17. All right. Most people are going with yes. We're going with fire down below. All right, we're going to do fire down below. That's what I've got. Unless y'all, it is a 3-word movie, Peter. Fire down below, mate. Which, by the way, if y'all aren't familiar with, it is the movie where he's going through his environmental phase, like on deadly ground, and fire down below was the one where, he was really on his high horse about being an environmentalist. That's when he was really thought he was the top dog. But yeah, so fire down below. I don't know why I was typing that. Fire in my crotch. Fire down below. Technically, pork fang, if you think about it, fire down below could mean fire in your crotch. So, exactly, glowing. It does sound like exactly what I was saying to pork. It does sound like an STD. All right, so we'll go back to the live stream related. I've got a folder called live stream related, so it's just a bunch of random shit. including this. I put this in the latest video. I didn't make this, someone else did, but it's kind of hilarious. Just for the obvious reason. Someone spent a bit of time editing this, well, a little bit of time, so it's nice. Again, I think I don't know if I showed these, but these are in the Discord. I don't know who did these. Light X. I don't know who Light X is. I don't know if that's someone in the Discord, but comments this week. Breaking was the best part of the Olympics. If you don't get why it's in there, you're dense. Stick to the Seagal videos. So I just wrote, it's true. I'm big boned, not fat. I wrote that. I don't know what that guy was on about. The best. I don't know if he was. I assume he was trolling me. I'm not sure, but yeah. This person got a bit personal. Love to hate Seagal, but this channel is a space ice Timu. I mean, that hurt. So I wrote back, I would have also accepted Wish, which is, I try and keep it light. I try and keep my responses light. This is about the SNL video, yeah? The SNL video. I remember watching this and it was okay at the time. Pretty lame to go back 40 years later and pick at it. I say let's go back and look at your life and pick at it. Now, again, I know what he was talking about, but I thought I'd be a dick and say that I would be a 1-year-old. Tear me apart. Because 40 years ago, I would have been 1-year-old. But I know he means look over my life, and I've got a lot of shit to tear apart. Glowing Timu is a cheap site where people buy cheap shit. I don't know if you're being genuine or not, but yeah. So yeah, it's always good to see the love. And this person, I'll save this one best for last. The best for last, always. This is Madison Clemens, whoever she is. She looks reasonably attractive. He used to be so hot. I mean, that's got to be a bot account. Or we need to recruit her to Seagalism. Hopefully, I don't know if you hear Madison, but you should join up. Seagal would really want to meet you, I assume. Review the Steven Seagal video game. I haven't reviewed it, mate, but I do have a video about it. I mean, but there's not much to review. It's just literally side kicks and a couple of side punches. Yeah, the video game. Well, we watched the video game before. All right, if y'all haven't seen it, we'll put it on now. I should have it somewhere in here. Yeah, all right, here we go.
This was a Steven Seagal game that was never released. Super Nintendo made the biggest mistake in business history by not releasing this beautiful masterpiece of a game. They perfectly captured the likeness of Big Daddy with his leather jacket, tight jeans, and full head of hair. And the moves, low punch, sloppy kick that anybody could do, nailed it. Most importantly, he is crudely beating up anyone and everyone, regardless if they're workers.
It's a shit game.
Innocent people.
I mean, it wasn't even released. That's how you know. It wasn't even released. Yeah, exactly right. It wasn't even released.
Someone needs to make an open world Unreal Engine 5 game about Big Daddy's life.
Could you imagine, by the way, I mean, if anyone knows anyone at Unreal Engine 5 or whatever, Epic Games or whatever these places are, can you get them to just make an open world Steven Seagal game? That would just be absolutely splendid, if you ask me. Just magnificent in every way, shape and form. I don't know why someone hasn't done that yet. Well, Dino, this was back in I'm guessing this is early Nintendo, so this is there's no seeding going on back in the day. There was no seeding going on back then. He was still look at him, he's jumping over shit. Look at him. Did you see him jump over right there? Let's see. Watch, boom! The camera couldn't even the graphic whatever the processor couldn't even keep up with his speed. Pablo, good to see you, my friend. He couldn't even keep up. He couldn't even keep up. So, it is what it is. What else we got in the folder? Sorry, I'll go back. I was in a live stream related folder. I've got some dancing with the Seagal video there. The Olympics are over now, so that's cute. I found some. So this week I've just been strolling through the internet, having a look, right, and I spend a lot of time on YouTube, and there's a lot of shit on there that just takes you down dark holes, and inevitably you kind of conclude that the world is doomed. It is what it is, and just have some fun. So I don't know if you guys know who Ryan Long is. He's a comedian. I'm not sure if you know who he is. He's been on Joe Rogan before, but he's been around. the video is called "I Also Talk Blacker Around Black People Like Kamala Harris." Right now, I don't really care about that. But as soon as I saw the first 2, 4, 6, 7 words, I also talk blacker around black people. Automatically, you thought who I talk about. Steven Seagal. Dino, yes, I did, mate. Dino. Are you talking about this, mate? Is that what you're talking about, Dino? Or perhaps Dino, you're talking about this.
Your body to convey a message, to get something across.
I just love this dude in the yellow shirt here. He's kind of like pissing himself, and this old bloke here, he's laughing also. He's definitely laughing. Anyway, we did cover that. We covered that last week. But for me, the greatest part of it was like this shit. She finishes with this, or like a hat hold, and it's just yeah. we covered it last week. We covered it last week, mate. It's quite hilarious. Yeah, I'm Australian, mate. I already apologised as well, so it's fucked. She's my ex-girlfriend. I heard she apparently tricked him into getting a free holiday, but that's probably the less diplomatic version. Anyway, back to Ryan Long. When I saw this topic, I thought of Seagal, so I thought we'd watch this and have a bit of a laugh, right, before we get into the latest bullshito video the gonads. Spazzy dance girl. Good to see you, DB, by the way. That's brilliant. I love that. Thanks, man. That's fucking. Oh shit! What's this? Oh no! I was about to report you by accident. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's fucking hilarious. You're paying in Thai baht. If my conversion's alright, it's about 450 AU. So that's about nicely done, mate. I appreciate it. Legendary work. That's hilarious. It's not $100. It's 100 Thai baht, mate. That's about $4. It's about $3 US. It doesn't matter about the amount. For me, what's more hilarious is that he's paying in Thai baht. So, Zig, good to see you, by the way. Yeah, thanks, mate. That's funny. That's hilarious. Chad, you're a champion. Anyway, back to Ryan Long. When I saw this video, I thought of Sensei straight away.
So a lot of people on the internet have been pointing out that Kamala Harris talks a little bit more black when she's talking to black people. And as someone who
honestly, in this whole video, I don't know. I don't watch too much about Kamala Harris. I don't give a fuck. I gotta stop swearing. These videos get demonetized a lot because of my language, by the way, apparently. I gotta stop swearing so much, but yeah, replace the word Kamala Harris with Steven Seagal, and it's much better.
So a lot of people on the internet have been pointing out that Kamala Harris talks a little bit more black when she's talking to black people. And as someone who also talks blacker around black people, what it do? Y'all been good though? Oh, you know, I'm just letting my nuts hang. I take offense to that. I mean, yeah,
again, I instantly thought of Seagal when I saw this video. This guy should have consulted me. Ryan should have consulted me before he made this video, even though he has no idea who I am. But yeah, he really should have consulted me before this video. But yeah, it just reminded me of Seagal straight away.
Condition that I've had my whole life. I'll be talking to a white guy in just my normal voice. Windy one out there, pal. And a black guy shows up, and windy is shit out here. Howdy. What it do? Yeah, some people call it code switching, which is a term I do not like, sir. Even if I do happen to switch from talking about computer code to a white guy to JavaScript or Python, like they're talking about street code to a black guy. I'm not one to snitch personally, but yeah, where the bitches at, though? You know what I'm
Where
saying?
are the bitches at? If I go to, by the way, I mean, sorry to digress, but again, I'm like I said, I'm pretty well lubricated at this point. Fuck YouTube and their sensitive. Yeah, well, everyone's sensitive now, mate. Where are we? The compilation. Okay, obviously the favorites are here.
That's your baby. Where mama? How did mama let him go?
All right, is that your baby? Where mama? How did mama let him go? Now that's obviously like the classic three, right? The classic three about Seagal being, who he is. Chad, legend. Thanks, mate. Chad's just a legend. He's just all over it. And then there's also Don't Come Too Hard.
Hi, Mama. Don't come too hard when you get home.
Again, that's by the way, if those of you who aren't familiar, that he doesn't say that, I edited that, and that is probably my most seamless edit that I've ever done, because both of them come from the same thing.
Hi, Mama. Don't come too hard when you get home. Hi, Mama. Don't come too hard when you get home.
Like you wouldn't know that's fake, yeah, but it is. He doesn't actually say that. I made him say that. But the other thing I like about when it does a black accent is this.
So why they talking like that?
Why they talking like that? As if it can't. That line just perfectly applies to him, which is why I find it fucking hilarious. Chad editor. Chad, by the way, you're a bit of a Chad. He's just joined up as a member, and he's just he's dropping the 100 Thai baht as well. You're a bit of a Chad. By the way, I watch a lot of fitness influencer dudes, right? And I mean, not really watch them, but I mean, I come across when I'm scrolling through shit.
Yeah, but
When I'm scrolling through shit, I come across a lot of influencer, like those fitness influencer dudes. I don't know how many of you guys actually ever come across that in your algorithm. But there's this guy called Noel. I don't know, his name is Noel Diesel, right? He's a big guy I think he's South African. Possibly, honestly, one of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet in terms of personality, the way he speaks. He just seems like a genuinely affable guy, a nice guy. Kind of like who The Rock would be if The Rock wasn't such a fake piece of shit and was genuine. Like, he's kind of got that vibe, but a genuine vibe. Like I don't like many people that I see on the internet. I got to be honest with you. I dislike most people that I see dancing in streets, and most fitness influencers. Honestly, they're just insufferable douchebags for the most part. But this guy, he's a nice guy. He just seems like a nice guy. This Noel guy, and I genuinely like him. And again, I'm a pretty critical, skeptical kind of person that rags on again for fun. I mean, I assume if someone were to make a video about me being some bald douchebag making fun of people, I wouldn't get offended by it. I'd probably watch it and laugh, to be honest with you. But that's just my personality. But that guy, he's got a. Again, you couldn't dislike him. If you dislike him, you'd be a bit of a jerk. But anyway, you're Rad. It's good to see, mate. Drickus won the title tonight, Rad. Again, or today anyway, against Israel Adesanya, as they call it in UFC 305. So congratulations, Rad. You got a South African UFC champion. South African. So congratulations, mate. Did you call me Drive Turkey? What's that from? That was the basketball movie, yeah? I can't remember what it was called. Did you just call me Drive Turkey? It was a good submission, yeah. Izzy wasn't ready for that. It was a good fight. It was an alright fight. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was alright. But yeah, congrats, man. You got a new UFC champ, so influencers equal evil. Wilson Gen Z's, yeah. It's not just Gen Z's, Ernesto. It's a lot of older people too that are not older, but 30s and 40s. It's not just young people. Yeah, UFC 305, mate. It was on today. I didn't see if if you don't want to see what happened, don't look. Yeah. Anyone who doesn't want to see what happened or the results, don't look now. Look away from the screen. Look away now. I forgot to see a Cara France one. Okay, nice. I didn't see that. I missed that one. Okay. All right, done. That's it. I'm going to get off now. But yeah. Back to Ryan Long. Sorry, I got sidetracked again. Very easy to get sidetracked. How do people come on for streams for 30 minutes? If they come on for 30 minutes, they mustn't talk with anybody in the chat. Is that how it works? Because I watch this guy, actually I don't watch him, but I mean, I've seen some of his videos, and I like him. I think he's kind of interesting. I don't like him, but I don't dislike him. He's interesting. I think his name is Fillion, right? And he does a live stream for 30 minutes, right? He does a 30-minute live stream, which means he comes on, I'm guessing he watches something. But I haven't watched his live stream, but I assume they mustn't engage with people in the chat. Because there's no way you can do a 30-minute live stream, do something, and talk to people. Because we've really done nothing so far, if we're being honest. And we're about 30 minutes in, and I started early. We're about 30 minutes in. We've watched a little bit of this guy. And for the most part, I've just been talking to you guys. Read my last comment. All right, hold on. Where are we? Where was the last comment, bro? How far up are you? Finally, you seem to be getting the beard, man. Yeah, I haven't shaved, Panel Van, man. I haven't shaved. Also, my background is kind of European, so I'm hairy as I shave. If I don't shave, I'm other than here, I'm pretty hairy. Where are we? I'm looking for your last comment, bro. Where's your last comment? The Rock is a male version of a gold digger. He's almost a male version of Jeff Bezos' ex-wife who divorced him to become the world's richest man. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I don't like The Rock. Okay, The Rock is. I don't like Rock. But what I'm saying is, if you just look at him objectively, right, without any kind of knowledge of him, you can't dislike him because he's nice to everyone. He does all the right shit. He smiles. He's happy. Blah blah. Blah. And that's like that other guy, but the other guy's actually real. No, The Rock's fake. I know he's fake. He just goes with whatever Hollywood tells him to go with. He's just a plant. Nah, The Rock's fake as shit. The Rock's fake. I'm sorry. If any of you like The Rock, I'm sorry. But the Rock shit. He's fake as shit. First of all, going on with Oprah and asking people to give money when the two of them combined are worth probably $2 million is insulting as shit. So let's be real about that. I'm sorry if you like it. And he makes good movies. You know, some of them are all right anyway. But, yeah, nah, tough shit. He's fake as shit. I like real... And that's why I said the other guy seems... I love Rock's money, yeah. That Noel guy seems reasonable. The Rock is fake as shit. Fake as shit. 100%. I made a uni essay video about why The Rock sucks and passed. Yeah, exactly. I believe you, Chad. Exactly. That's right, Paul. He's a fake, flawless guy, but he's not real. He just goes with whatever they tell him to do. Yeah, the first time he ate In-N-Out Burger, 3 times. 3 times he's posted 3 times a dipshit. Doesn't even remember about In-N-Out Burger. But yeah, anyway. I started ranting about people doing 30-minute videos and how they can do 30-minute lives, and then we got sidetracked to The Rock, and yeah. I don't know if that's a problem. Sorry, I like to actually engage with you guys in the chat rather than just watch videos and ignore what you all say. I don't know if that's the right way to go about doing lives, but I actually enjoy kind of talking to you fuckers and stuff. I find it interesting rather than just going about without actually watching what's going on. So, you know, that's probably why this takes a bit longer when we do stuff. But again, today is pretty just relaxed, but how about Russia taking the offensive on Russia Go? Yeah, no, not interested, mate. I don't even know. Are they taking the offensive? I don't get any of that shit here in Thailand, Hayes. I don't get anything about Israel and Hamas unless I look for it on YouTube. I don't hear about it, or it's not on the news here that I watch about Israel, Hamas, Ukraine, whatever's happening in America. Hans Schmidt, I've made a video about it. Actually, we could watch the whole video. I do have it somewhere, saved on my laptop, the whole video. So we could watch that. I am Chad. I'm in Thailand at the moment, mate. I've been here since September last year, minus a few visits back to Australia. For me, Australia's getting too expensive. I didn't like the way it was heading post-COVID, where I lost my employment due to not taking certain medical procedures that were forced upon me by my employer. I came from Melbourne, which was the most lockdown city in the world. And long story short, I got fired. A friend of mine suggested I start YouTube because I'm a bit weird. And here we are. That's why your currency's in baht. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm living in John Tien at the moment, mate. So we should catch up at some time. If you're ever around this way, come in. Good to catch. If anyone else is in Thailand, I know. I forgot his name. I had another person who is in Thailand as well. Should I apologize, mate? If you see this, I'm sorry. I should know your name, but I'm pretty intoxicated at the moment. But yeah, how much does an apartment cost in Thailand? Well, my apartment, and I'll show you my apartment. I think I've seen it before. Most of you all have seen it before, so I probably won't bother now. But I do. Thanks, Fred. I do have the best thong collection. If you're paying me, why are you calling it a thong, mate? You could be calling it a G-banger, all right? We don't call them thongs in Australia. Are you talking about thongs on the feet? Or are you talking about G-bangers, Fred? Because if you're You know, we don't call them thongs in Australia. We call them G-strings, mate. Come on, get with it. 2-story villa for $600 a month, but you can, yeah. My little shitty place. See, Chad, you're obviously more cashed up than me, mate. Obviously, that's why you got a bit more of the bit more of the pesos. If you're paying $600 a month, see, I'm paying 200. I'm paying like 450 AUD, which is probably about 300 US a month. So I don't have, like I said, I don't have the kind of coin to be living so extravagantly, but I've got 300 a month, and I'm happy with it. I mean, I've shown you guys before. It's the room I'm in now, bedroom, a bathroom. I've got a balcony there where I go and smoke my nice herbal remedies. Got a gym downstairs, a sauna upstairs, and a pool where I like to lounge around, and I taught myself how to swim and float. So, yeah. But you can find cheaper, mate. If you want to find cheaper, you can. You can pay more and find a nicer place. I know a friend who's renting where I am for about 1,000 Australian, which is what? $650 US a month. They've got a 2-bedroom apartment, which is spacious as shit and huge balcony. Oh, that sucks, mate. That sucks, Chad. Yeah, that's horrible, bud. Sorry to hear that, mate. But yeah, it's that's all right. It's still cheaper than what it is in our respective countries. Where I don't know where you're from, Chad, but it's still cheaper than Australia, and definitely cheaper than America, I assume. Do you have to leave the country sometimes for visa? Yeah, I do at the moment, DB, because I've gone the lazy route of just doing the tourist visa. But there is options in Thailand, so you can do an education visa where you get 12 months, probably for anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 a month, $2,000 total. You're Turkish. Benim ailem Kıbrıs'tan gelir. Anam babam Kıbrıs'tan geldiler. Anyway, Chad, but there you go. My family's from Cyprus, but yeah, I used to live in London. That's funny. That's amusing, mate. Yeah, you get 2 months now, and then a 1-month visa extension when you get here as a tourist now. But now they've got something called a working. They've got something called a remote visa or a digital nomad visa, where you can get a 5-year visa, but you have to leave every 6 months, but you can extend it every 6 months. Thailand's very flexible, which is why I love this place. You need to have something like $20,000 US in your account or something to be able to show them, and then you can get a 5-year visa. So that's not too bad either. No, it's not. It's not 10,000. Well, it's not 10,000. You need to have something like 500,000 baht in your account, Chad, to be able to do that. And then it's 10,000 baht every 6 months. I am a Cypriot. Yeah, that's correct. You're a Cypriot, mate. I am. I haven't yet, Hayes. I haven't. I got to admit, shamefully, I haven't been to any mixed Muay Thai fights yet, or one championship. No, but I'll get there. I got a lot of money in the rock. Yeah, so I don't know how the fuck we got onto that topic of what we're talking about, but just off top. Zillow said my house went up value by 20,000. What the hell is Zillow? Seagal went on a roost. Kind of wanting to get the fuck out of the US, Nogbogs. Yeah, there's a lot of that sentiment going around, mate. A lot of people wanting to get the hell out of US, Australia, England. Yeah, if you ever do a fight, man, I'll come and watch. Don't forget if you're going to do a fight, snatch some birthdays. Where's the fight I was going to show? What fight was I going to show? Hey, panel man, don't lump me into your alcoholic section, mate. I drink once a week. I drink once a week with you people because it's literally like drinking with my friends. So once a week I drink and that's it with you guys. So I'm not a big drinker. I'm more of a herbalist, if we call it that. But yeah, a herbalist is the way to go. Anyway, the point of this video is to show this guy talking black like Seagal.
They see me coming, you know what I mean? They be coming back out. You know, I've obviously tried to just speak the way that I normally do. What'd you shoot, boys? How's the crash been affecting your portfolio? You guys know a chiropractor? It's just not something that's possible for me. A man's over there. He not like us. You know what I'm saying? They not like us.
Anyway, that's going back. I love to hit up Tiger Muay Thai too. Place looks amazing. There's a lot of good Muay Thai places here. Yeah, it's better you kick him out. If he doesn't appreciate Seagal, he's not. Was he into cookies? If he's not into cookies, get rid of him. I want to go home to Phil's. Living here in Australia sucks balls now. No 420. Phil's is Phil's Philippines. Is that what Phil's is? North Korean. Yeah. Now he's blaming us. Yeah, it's your fault, Phrase. It's your fault that I'm a once a week alcoholic, mate. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't drink at all. It's all your guys' faults. You bastards. You're turning me into an alcoholic. I can't control myself. That once a week I have to have it. Fairtex is top. Yeah, a friend of mine trains in Fairtex in Pattaya. There's a Fairtex in Pattaya as well. I don't know if it's as good or not, but again, cheers to you all for spending a Sunday. Talking absolute nonsense, if we're being honest. You know, Deacon, I'm pretty much with you. I mean, again, people say that sometimes they get political. I don't get political, and I'll tell you why I don't get political. Because I don't think either of them are great. Now, this might offend some of you, and I don't mean it to, but whether you're a Democrat or a Republican or you're left or right, they do not care about you. The rich people do not care about us. They are not the same as us. They don't think of us as the same. I like it as an entertainment show, but in terms of genuinely thinking that someone who's in the top 1%, and I'll include Trump, you know, I don't dislike Trump because I find him hilarious, right? Forget about policies, but he's super rich. Elon Musk is super rich. These people, they're not the same as us, yeah? Like, they do things that suit them and for whatever their motivation may be, whether it's ego or it's money or power or just seeing how far you can push shit. We're just normal people. That's why I say this channel is supposed to be a distraction where we go to laugh at stupid shit like Seagal or people getting kicked in the gonads, and I'll let someone else fight the battles of all the other bullshit that's going on. Sunday is the pissy day. Being rich is sweet. I wish I was rich, mate. Good to see it. Actually, I don't wish I was rich. I just wish I had enough money that I didn't have to work ever again and not be a part of the system. So I kind of regret now being anti kind of everything and not applying myself more to just kind of understanding the system, using it to then get out of the system. That's what I wish I'd done now. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, no. Again, I don't like political shit. I don't get into it. It's a bullshit. I see a lot of videos, even about Albanese and stuff, panel van, man, and I think they're all flogs. Like, they're all flogs. Like, none of the. It's just government is just a business. Much like medical industry, it's all just a business. Yeah. So anyway, who gives a fuck about that? We're not here for that shit. Enough about Ryan Long being black. This was hilarious. Now, I myself, unfortunately, during the last 2 years, I was taken to court in Australia. I won't give you too many details, but I'll tell you this. I was a manager of a large company, and as I was managing someone during the evening, they attacked me. And they went ballistic, all sorts of things. There were a lot of witnesses there. Unfortunately, the cameras didn't capture it. And I was taken to court. Long story short, I had to pay money for lawyers. It dragged on for 2 years. Eventually, I dropped the charges because, it's all bullshit. In my opinion, often the police don't actually pursue, or the prosecutors don't pursue the truth. They just pursue whatever they can claim in terms of a case. The truth is not always important. And I had to go to court, and sometimes I was in online court where you had a username and the judge was there. I saw this video. This video is the best. So, by the way, the best. Just watch, and then we'll talk about it after. I'm not going to say shit. Let's just watch it and talk about it after.
What's your name?
Me?
Yeah, you. Yes.
Nathaniel Saxon, sir.
Your name's not Buttfucker 3000, you yo-ho.
Logging into my court with that as your screen name. What's your name?
So this legend. No. So by the way, I should clarify, Deacon and everyone else who's asking. So he attacked me. I went to take him out. So I grabbed him by the arm to escort him out because he was being dangerous to me and the staff there. And he went to the police station and said that I attacked him because he had a bruise on his shoulder, even though all the witness accounts were saying that he was the aggressor, swearing at me. I was the one being diplomatic, but because he was the one that reported it, and they didn't do a thorough investigation, they just asked him and 2 other people. And he also charged me for sexual assault because he said that I slapped him on the ass and I put my finger in his beep hole. So I was charged with unlawful assault and sexual harassment. That's what we're talking about right now, by the way. Unlawful assault and sexual harassment. So, yeah. That's what I was charged for. And I was not the aggressor. This guy, by the way, was about 5'4", and I could have ragdolled him. I could have ragdolled him like you're fighting with a 2-year-old baby. But I consciously remember, and I said to myself, don't do anything stupid. Don't get yourself fired. So I didn't touch him. When I went to escort him out, he shrugged me off, right? And then he was chesting up to me saying all this stuff, and other people witnessed it. But the police didn't bother to ask those witnesses. That's the problem. So anyway, long story short, I had to pay $2,500 for a lawyer, and it got thrown out. They made me come back from Thailand in November, so I got here in September. November last year, I had to go back for court, and they threw it out. So I came back for a day. Literally, I landed that morning in Australia at 6 a.m. I went to court at 10 a.m., and my lawyer said they're throwing it out. Am I happy? I'm like, well, I'm happy, but I mean, it's fucking ridiculous we had to even do this, but it is what it is. The court, the justice system, people, the justice system. Meanwhile, the banks can fail. People like Enron can stooge millions of dollars and billions of dollars off people, right, and get away with it. But, it is what it is. Or, to my American friends, I hear there's a lot of people committing crimes right now that aren't U.S. citizens that are getting pretty easy passes in certain states like the U.S., like New York, sorry. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, sorry to digress, off topic there. But, yeah, so the court system, that's how it works. No. You're on the run. I am on the run. I don't have that on my record. I do have something on my record from 20 years ago, 15 years ago, when I had a pizza shop. I don't know if I should tell you guys this. It's probably not the greatest thing to sell, but, I'm pretty honest with you all. I'm just a normal person. When I was in my mid-20s, I had a pizza shop. For those of you that are in Melbourne, up in Pakenham Way. No. And I had a friend of mine who used to bring me a certain plant that would grow that when ingested would give you a certain psychedelic feeling. And I used to give that parcel to someone else for a slightly higher price. Okay, that's all I was doing. I was just passing things on. And I got, unfortunately, one day when I opened my pizza shop, I had some gentlemen come in who told me that they're not here to order pizza. They're here to ask me questions about that. And long story, I got arrested. One of the girls who was working for me at the pizza shop, I used to give her smaller parcels, smaller plants to distribute for her own profit. And she got caught one day and la. But yeah, anyway, I was young. But what can I say? I was young and stupid. I probably shouldn't have shared that. But yeah, again, I'm pretty honest. But yeah, I was young. People make mistakes. I saw an opportunity where I just saw it as, hey, one friend's giving me something that's cheap, all right, for X amount of dollars. Like I was getting a pound, right, for like $2,300, and I was selling it for $2,800, yeah? Like 2,300 Australian for 2,800, sometimes 2,500. So I thought, easy. I'd literally put them in pizza bags and I'd go and see my mate. So, yeah. I'd take him to my mate in pizza bags. Young, dumb, and full. Yeah, exactly right. Sorry, but I was talking so much. I missed a lot of the chat, guys. I apologize. Yeah, all right. So what do we got going on? The justice system, yeah, exactly. The justice system's fucked. How good is this? I made it pretty decent. My uncle has been in the pizza business for over 20 years, so I learned from him. So I got to admit, I feel I'm pretty comfortable with that. When you sue Space Ice, what am I suing Space Ice for? He's all right. for a song. Oh my god. Are you serious, mate? Are you being serious, Chad? The UK's fucked right now. You can't say anything in the UK. Right now, you're in trouble for causing dissent or, inciting violence. It's quite strange. Alright, where are we? Shouldn't sell women drugs, they'll always snitch. Yeah. I wasn't selling it to her. I was giving it to her on credit, and she would then sell and bring back to me. So I was being nice. I was trying to help her to earn an income. But anyway, they expelled me from uni for a month. Yeah, nah, Kurf, I don't do any of that anymore, mate. It's all legit here. I was very young, and I thought of myself as just a mediator between two people, a buyer and a seller, much like a real estate agent. Someone wants to buy, someone wants to sell. I was just helping to facilitate that transaction. That's all. Yeah, mate, weed is, who was asking? Shalom. Yeah, no, 100% legal, man. That's one of the reasons. So originally, back in November last year, I'll show you guys. I'm not going to lie. Again, I'm pretty honest here with you guys for the most part. For the most part, where are we? Analytics. So back in last year, I don't know if I can go back to last year. Probably can't. No. So back last year, I was the channel was doing really, really well back in like October, September, August. And that's when I thought, you know what, Australia's kind of getting out of control. I don't like the way it is. I think I'm going to go overseas. I was going to go to Philippines originally because it was cheap, beautiful women, pretty free. And then my cousin said, hey, they're pretty crazy with drugs at the moment. Why don't you try Thailand? Because, it's legalized. And I thought that's a good idea. I should do that. And then I did. And that's the long story short. So Thailand affords me the luxury of being able to do that. But originally I was going to go to the Philippines. But one of the main reasons I came here is because weed is legal here. So it's a selling point. I used to drive certain things from Adelaide to Melbourne. Yeah, hey, that's not a bad run. 500. That's not bad. It's only an 8-hour drive. That's not too bad, panel van. That's a good decent cross, mate. Is that including petrol, or did you get petrol on top or not? Sensei balling. Nah, not at all, mate. Not at all. Yeah, they have what's it called? Kali or a screamer? Isn't that Kali or a screamer? I think that's Philippines. It's illegal in Canada, but we have Trudeau. Yeah. Yeah, look, people always say that certain countries love Australian people, they love whatever. I mean, they just like you if you're a decent person. It doesn't matter where you're from. I mean, I've never had a problem with women in, even my own country. I'm not like that. But I mean, in Thailand, or I lived in Vietnam for 4 years. I've been to Japan, Cambodia. If you're just friendly and not a douchebag and not arrogant and not a wanker like most countries, you'll be fine. I mean, just don't take yourself too seriously. I don't know why people think their shit doesn't stink. We're all humans. We're all fallible. No one's perfect. Like I said, I'm a fucking fat, balding douche with a tooth missing at the moment who's just going through life in Thailand, just making videos that hopefully make people laugh. It gives me a little bit of money to do that, and I try and help the people around me. That's it. Keep it very simple. And just enjoy yourself in the process without hurting anybody. What else is there to life? That's all I'm saying. All right. Fucking we're 51 minutes in. All right. Actually more. We're about 55 minutes because I started early. And I haven't really watched a lot of videos or anything at the moment. We've just been talking. I hope that's all right. I don't know how we go. Is that all right? I hope everyone's all right with that. We're just shooting the shit. But yeah, thank you for being interested in more. I have that. You want to all these things that you're saying, I have on file, mate.
Thank you for being interested in what we're doing here, and hopefully we'll be able to continue to do things that
I've got it all. Any quote you guys throw out, by the way, for the most part, let's play a fun little game, yeah? Everyone, for the most part, throw out some kind of line or quote or movie reference or whatever, and I'll see if I have it in my computer database. Let's go. What do you got for me? Oh yeah, sorry, the courtroom video. There's not more of it. That's all there is. That's all there is. It's just one bit.
Yeah, you. Yes.
Nathaniel Saxon, sir.
Hold on. What's going on here? Kurt, are you in Saigon? You in Saigon? I mean, Saigon. Singapore? Is that Singapore dollar? What the hell is the SGD? What currency is SGD? It's Singapore dollar. Kurt's in Singapore. What are you doing in Singapore, Kurt? Thank you, by the way, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're a legend. What's happening in Singapore, mate? That's a random one. But I like it. But thanks, Kurt. You're a legend. Everyone give Kurt a thumbs up for his legendary work there. So far, we've been Thai baht. We've got Saigon dollars. Singapore. So I keep saying Saigon. Singapore dollars. Seagal dollars. I like that. You're working over. Thank you, Paul. It's legendary work. You're going to find it hard to keep annual retention. That's not a line from Seagal. SGDs, yes, Singapore dollars. Let's do it right by. I feel the need for speed. I'm here to amuse you. Law is a new clergy, my boy. I don't know. Slow down. There's too much going on. Who's giving me quotes here? If I find you lying, I'll come back and I'll kill you in your own kitchen. Nah, that's a shit line though. That's not like a noteworthy line. Yeah, I have a lot of money. I've got that curse. Oh, okay, that's for curse. Okay. It is. I have a lot of money. All right. I've got a lot of money. And I've got that for sure.
I got a lot of money.
That I got. Definitely.
I got a lot of money.
Obviously. I'm going to... So he goes, what he says is, I'm going to put my size 5 boot up your ass, right? But I edited it. I don't think I have that anymore. I had it before, Dick. I had it before, but I think I lost it. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I had a period where I had a period where my hard drive faulted on me, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it back. Because the hard drive is corrupted, so I lost some files, and one of them was an edit where I wrote, I'm going to put instead of saying size 5 boot up your ass, I edited to actually say I'm going to put my dick up your, rectum, and I lost it, but I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Are you as good as they say you are? Yeah. That's in here for sure.
Really as good as they all say you are?
Every once in a while.
What else we got? Yeah.
Yeah, now you owe me some good pussy. Yeah, now you owe me some good pussy.
What else we got? I'll snatch. Wow. But again, yeah. There's a lot of birthdays. By the way, for me, it's the giant pause. Wait, look how long the pause goes for, yeah? The pause.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Because now, I will snatch every motherfucker birthday.
Like, he stares at him for about 10 seconds. All right, what else we got here? You had your period. What? You had your period. Are you as black? I literally clipped that recently. That's all I said. That's it. Just. Oh shit! Oh damn it! I shut down the chat by accident. That is annoying as shit. See what happened? Oh, what's going on here, man? What's going on here? What is going on? Sorry, I lost you all in a moment. Give me one moment. That's what happens when you suck at things and you're like an old man trying to do shit. All right, let's try this again. Boom. Pop it out to here. Frayed, thank you very much. Sorry, I might have missed you before because I lost the chat, but thank you, brother. The guys I've been training UFC win because of me. I've got that, yes. UFC.
Let me tell you this: the guys that I'm training in UFC, some of them have gotten their championship belts, world championship belts, because they've attributed that to me and me teaching them. So I still know a thing or two.
Oh yeah, baby. Don't worry about that. Okay, bank, blood.
I'm gonna take you to the bank, Senator Trent. To the blood bank.
We got them all, baby. Are you still dangerous?
Still fine?
Yes, I do.
You still dangerous?
Don't question my Seagal library, people. I've got it all. Maybe not all, but I've got a lot. Where are we? Blood.
I'm Russian. My family are from Vladivostok and Belarus and, Vladimir Putin.
All right. I kind of laugh in your face. You wouldn't live to tell the I don't have you wouldn't live to tell the tale.
Can I laugh in your face?
Yeah.
That's probably the answer. Yeah, I try not to act. I think the most important thing in acting is to not act.
Turn up truck. Yep. Turn up. Man, I've got all the classics. Don't worry about that.
This is the fucking come to Jesus moment. And I was not born on a fucking turnip truck, man. And I was not born at night. I was born in a bright fucking sunny day, man. And I've been doing this for a long time.
That actually has a couple of in there. And you know what? Because he talks about the turnip truck and come to Jesus. I caught these guys. No, I don't have that. I caught these guys with 3 kilos. That's very obscure. I mean, that's like obscure. I don't. Sorry, brother. Thanks for the donation, but I don't have that. No, I don't believe in authority. That makes me die. Okay. 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 Hold on. I do have that, but I haven't clipped. I do have it, but I haven't clipped it. But I do have it. I do have the whole interview.
We've been doing this genealogy studying of my lines and my family for 2 years now.
On that, who asked that question, by the way, about Mohawk? Whoever asked about the Mohawk, glowing. There you go. Here's the full crack. They did a genealogy study on him, right? Right? And this is what they found.
We have 2 genealogists that are 2 of the best. I was able to uncover not just the genetic lines of me being a Tarbell and a Williams, but also recent photographs.
I'll tell you what, Frade, if you ever make it over to Thailand, mate, the first beer's on me. The first round's on me for sure, brother. How's that? If you're ever in Thailand, come for a holiday. Hey, that goes for any of you. If you're ever over here, hit me up. I'm happy to meet up with y'all. I'm just a person like you, not an actual fucking dickhead who thinks they're better than, what are they called? Influencers.
For example, my grandmother, who surely looks pure Mohawk, and I'm pretty sure she is.
She surely looks pure Mohawk. I'm pretty sure she is. Has anyone seen? Yeah. Well, I've got 2 Richies. Actually, I've got 2 Richies. I've got a treat for you both. So I've got, anybody seen Richie?
Anybody see Richie? Fuck you. Anybody know why Richie did Bobby Lupo?
So we got fuck you and fuck off. That's brilliant. And then we got boom.
Anybody seen Richie?
Huh? That's actually my favorite. Anybody seen Richie? Is my favorite, but that's just me. That's just personally. Oh, thank you, Paul. I mean, thank you, Paul. You guys don't know how I do this. Obviously, you just see little bits of it, but I've got the whole thing here.
I just bring Paul over here. That's a knockout point. Thank you, Paul. 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 And we're squeezing hard behind the windpipe. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much, 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 Paul. Out of that circle.
So, you know, there's that. Yeah, bing, bang, boom. Bing. If I type in bing.
Bing, bang, boom.
It's not just a bing, bang. It's a bing, bang, boom. Circle, circle. We've done circle, circle. Yeah, so there's a lot. I mean, if I go here, if I just come to my Seagal quotes here, I mean, I've got so many.
I believe that everybody out there is out there to fuck me.
Some get used more than others, obviously. You know,
Ethics and morals and decency.
like some of them I don't clip perfectly, but some of them.
And unfortunately, they are all gone now.
He was talking about cookies, by the way, in that clip. And plus, yeah, and plus, that's a no-brainer. So I've got a folder where I start. This is like my I mean, I got so many folders of shit, but this is like called H. This is just like my baseline one, where I store all my shit, and then I've got like Lawman, live streams, After Effects, whatever. This was Dinks. I was gonna do a video about. This is before I was gonna
defense to justify their actions.
I was gonna start varying shit and like start talking about these kind of like little douchebags, like this little dickhead here. He was one of them, and who was another one? That other dickhead. What's his name? This little turd burger. I was gonna do one about him, but then I thought, fuck it, I can't be bothered. They just pissed me off. Quickly indeed, my friend. Quickly best.
Quickly!
Here's a glorious rug. I don't see you in the movies, and what's the afro anyway? No, I don't have that either. You're going very obscure here, Frade. You're not going classics. You're going like some random shit. It's like you could ask any kind of random line that I wouldn't have because it's not a classic. I mean, we're talking about classics like, you know, where are we? Like, by the way, this is another one of my favorites.
Oh, bad thing.
Yeah, I've got that for you, my friend. Well, I'll give you. Oh, damn it! I just closed it again by accident. Fucking stupid. Damn, I suck. Really badly at this. I closed it by accident. Sorry, my apologies. I do have that. Give me one moment. I'll get back to you. Let me just close this shit. Yes.
Yo, fuck nuts.
Fuck nuts, I got. He is handsome. I don't really have a lot from Executive Decision. Mike could be an illusion. Yeah, illusion we've got for sure. Somewhere here. It's like one of the dumbest lines, by the way. It could be an illusion. Stolen valuable. I used to stand. Vladimir. I do have that. I do actually have just a quote of him saying Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin.
Cookies, definitely on the agenda. Where are we? We got 2 cookie comments.
The war must be fought from within. It'll take a lifetime to make amends for the terrible things I've done. I take refuge in the Buddha.
That's his real head.
I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha.
I don't know what that was. Anyway.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
I don't know why I showed that. Anyway. Deep in breathing. How about one of my favorite ones, by the way, on that note, who suggested the breathing one? Chad, is this. Because listen to after he laughs. He goes, Listen carefully. That's hilarious. All right, I need to refill my drink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the latest Bullshito video. I don't know if you all have seen it or not, but if you haven't seen it, please go and watch it after this. Even though I'm going to play it now, but I appreciate if you can go and watch it. The Gonad Gladiators. I will, Frade. I will do a supercut of him breathing because I started. There's a few. So if I go to, before I just piss off quickly, just to go get a drink and go for a piss, breathing. There's a couple of, where are we? Oh no, that's wrong one. Breathe. I've got this one here.
Can you meet with her tonight? I got to clean up my house after that neighbor's child came and dirtied it up, and then how about if I can meet with her tomorrow? I'll arrange that for you. Cool. All right.
Oh, man. I keep closing the damn chat. This is getting really annoying. See what happens when you have fat fingers? That ruin shit. It's like it's just like the third or fourth time I've done this now. It's got to be the fourth time, right? At least the fourth time. Just so you guys know, this is the monkey that's running this show. This is the Saiyan monkey that's running this show. I hope you saw my gonad story on that post. I don't know if I did. Is it recent or bugger off? I'm here because you're an Aussie. All right, so I'm going to put the Gonad Gladiator was Tory Black's nickname. You love Tory Black, Deacon. You keep mentioning her, mate. She's obviously one of your favorites from back when you were growing up, which is hilarious. The women keep getting younger. Uzaru. Isn't that from fucking the Ninjas? The Ninja movie? All right, I'm gonna play Bullshitter. I'm gonna go for a quick lavatory break. So I call it a little cheat. Call it me cheating. One sec. I'll play you the uncensored version where it has my full swearings. Because we're gonna get. I mean, because these things get demonetized anyway. Like every single time. If you don't believe me, I mean, not every single time, but I'll show you now. Literally all these live streams, for the most part, yellow, one green, yellow, green, yellow, inedible, yellow. So all of these get demonetized. So to Freight Edges and Chad and whoever else contributed, I'm sorry if I missed you. I probably did by accident. Someone else sent money before. Freight and Chad and someone else, I missed you. I'm sorry. But I appreciate the support because this is not about money. These Sundays are literally about just getting pissed and talking to you guys. But I do appreciate that because YouTube can suck a wet fart for the most part. Look, I can't complain. They haven't been too bad on my videos. They've been pretty good lately. I've had a couple here. Alien one got demonetized. The reason being because of the photos of like the lady with the cookie over her boobies. But anyway, I'm going to play the gonads. I'm going to go for a quick lavatory break. I'll be back quickly. Legends. Thank you.
Usually, I'll have a stupid little intro mocking some sort of bullshito martial art. And it generally happens to be some form of Chinese martial art.
Hello, Chris. Bingo, teacher.
Today, I'm going to humbly admit that I was completely wrong. I mocked internal martial arts, including something called Qigong, but it doesn't get any more real than a giant log slamming into your gonads. Now these Shaolin blokes are no joke, and I definitely wouldn't want to mess with them and force them to break me like a stone. This gentleman could probably poke a hole right through your chest if he pokes you. I don't know how much of this is real or fake, but I do know two things. One, I am almost certain that these are the secret techniques Sensei Carrot Cake mentions, but can't show anyone.
I'm going to teach him how to punch in a way that's different. He will go through the gloves, and you won't be able to see it, and it's much more effective and can even be deadly. Does he have to be filming now?
And
These lads need to be careful the first time they finger blast some young lass because they might destroy her insides.
Gonna finger bang bang you into my life. Girl, you like to finger bang, it's alright.
As I said earlier, these Shaolin legends are not to be messed with. As well as being spiritual champions, they can also do all sorts of crazy shit like this.
For the record, by the way, I miss Kurth Andrews. I've missed you before, brother. Sorry. Also, and Lenny, thanks, you're a legend. I missed Kurth before when I was thanking people. Thank you, Kurth. These Shaolin monks, by the way, bullshitter, we normally mock people, yeah? And I wouldn't recommend everyone do this, obviously, because it's probably not practical. But say what you will about all the other shit, these guys are hardcore. Like, I don't know anyone who can... this guy's nuts. Like...
But what's more impressive than any of that...
He literally goes and hangs himself. He hangs himself, and then he comes down. He got something smashed across his neck, and then he goes and hangs himself.
Is this?
I mean, can you rip into Qigong? That friend used to do it. Yeah. Qigong is interesting because, I mean, Qigong is the breathing art. But again, we'll get into it later. But how much of it is actually breathing? How much of it is fucking getting smashed in the nuts? Like, this guy spends his whole days getting hit in the balls. Yeah, I'm sure he was. He spends his whole days getting smacked in the nuts. And that's, I mean, power to him. But, yeah, it's just not for everyone.
This is iron crotch. Iron crotch. Probably not the official name, but I think it's quite appropriate. Steel sacks, titanium tackle, all the names for...
By the way, tackle, Panel Van would know this, and anyone else from Australia, afraid. Tackle is what we call, what we use to describe the old meatballs and sausage in Australia, just if anyone else. Exactly, Chad. Well, Chad, I don't know if you've seen the video. I don't know if you've seen the video, mate. There's I got a video on my channel here. There's a camp that comes to Chiang Mai, Chad. So you're in Thailand as well. Here it is, fake martial arts camp. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it, mate. These guys pay $3,500 US to come to Chiang Mai to learn internal bullshit. I won't watch it now, but go and have a look at it. They're paying $3,500 for internal chi bullshit when they could be doing Muay Thai instead. So he's taller than me and fat as fuck. He might hurt me, but I don't fucking care, mate. Wife kicks me in the balls on the reg. Shaolin shit. Yeah, exactly. You're not right, Anthony. You're not right. You're not wrong. Yeah, check it out, Chad. They go to Chiang Mai. I was thinking of starting a GoFundMe, right? Because I don't have 3,500 AUD. Just to go there, film it, right? Hopefully try and film it with like a GoPro. And just challenge them a little bit more. I was thinking about doing that, but we'll see how we go. It's in December. There's another one in December. I assume they haven't sold out because, I mean, you'd have to be crazy, but yeah.
For a discipline where these champions have impenetrable trouser trinkets. According to these practitioners of the knob and nugget fortification, if practiced correctly, it doesn't affect your ability to have kids. But it does give you the ability to pound your wife into next week. And possibly alter the way she walks forever.
这一点请大家放心，因为啥？这都是练出来呀！你看我们这村现在都有1000。
So I think I might re-upload this video. I'm not sure because I think I went too fast on the subtitles. I can read pretty fast. That's because I'm brilliant, obviously, because I'm the head of Seagalism. But I think I probably went too fast on the subtitles. But I enjoy. I thought these subtitles would have got more of a response in the comments. I enjoyed making them, but I thought I'd get a comment about someone saying something about the subtitles, but I didn't. So anyway, it is. Sometimes you make these videos, right, and you have certain things that you do that you hope people appreciate. And when I get comments about people about certain edits and stuff, it's like a little mini reward. The money's great, and like people saying they love it is great. But when people recognize small little things, it's like an extra little bonus that you'd only know if you're making videos. I know it sounds stupid to you guys because it's all just shit on a screen, but when you do certain things, you kind of hope they stand out a bit sometimes, you know.
Forever.
这一点请大家放心，因为啥？这都是练出来。你看我们这村现在都有1000多口人啊，1400多口人。如果要是在这一方面，或者是能把高安打坏，这等于说这慢慢都没有人再练人。
I feel like there seems.
You guys. Yeah, you're not wrong, Shalom. Bro, Chad, I literally sent out a video. I sent out a post. You must have only joined recently, asking people if there's anyone in the group that's an editor that can help me edit my videos. Yeah, I'm only a small channel, but if someone could help me edit the videos, then I could literally help. I could put out more videos because I've got a lot of content in my head. And the script is great, but the editing is very time-consuming, and I'm not very good at it. So I'd love for someone to be able to help me. And obviously, I'll pay you, but I don't have a lot of money. I'm on a small channel. I mean, I don't know how long you've been here. I usually go through my analytics and show people. But if I can get someone to help me, I mean, that would be great, mate. If you could help me with the editing, and again, I'm happy to have you on board. And if we can grow this thing, you know, like I'll look after you and whatever I can do. But I was really hoping someone can help me with the editing so I can just focus on writing the script and just getting all this absurd shit from my head onto paper. That would be awesome. As long as you're not charging me crazy Western prices. But yeah, send me a message, brother, or an email, or contact me by email, Chad, or Discord, and then I'll give you my number and we'll talk online or WhatsApp, mate. But that would be awesome, brother. Because I'm a very simple editor. Honestly, mate, I know basic shit. I self-taught myself. I lost my job during COVID. I self-taught myself, and I'm a very basic dude. But if someone can help me get it up to the next level, that would be awesome. Email me here. Email me here, Chad. But yeah, that would be awesome. I have content in my head. So sorry, this is very boring for the rest of you, but this is very good to find an editor because it really helps me a lot. So I'm sorry for the rest of you, it's probably boring as fuck. But the fact that Chad is an actual video editor would be awesome. I use Premiere Pro. Even if I can just send you my shit and you just take it to the next level, that would be good. But yeah, anyway. It's Pakapani or something. Thanks, Red Guy. But anyway, yeah, that's awesome. But this helps everyone because if we can get a better editor, that means that the videos will be better for you guys. That means I can just focus on my script, and if I can pay honestly, if I can pay someone and it's a fellow Seagalian, that is a dream. Someone who actually gives a shit about the channel and about contributing. I mean, Chad's already contributed money, so he obviously gives enough of a shit to help out. So if I can find someone that actually cares about the channel and not some dude in Mumbai who just wants the money, that would be awesome. So that's awesome. Everyone give him a thumbs up and a love heart. Chad, you're a legend. Did he really steal my sensei fart? Are you serious, Humongous? Is he using my sensei fart in these clips? That's bullshit. You're not serious, right? Did you serve? No, I didn't serve in the military, bro. No. Why do you need these WhatsApp? Oh, is he really using it, Humongous? Are you serious? He's using the fart thing. No, he doesn't have to give me credit, but I'm just oh, really? Interesting. Because that I can say is definitely mine. I haven't seen that fart anywhere else. I'll check it after, Chad. I'm not going to check it now because I don't want everyone else to see all my other emails, obviously. But I'll check it after, brother, for sure. Don't worry. We'll sort it out, my friend. But thank you. He opens his He opens his. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Huh? Because by the way, when I messaged him to ask him if he wanted to collaborate, he told me maybe he doesn't have a lot of time right now. We'll see how we go, which basically was brushing me off. Nah, it's not a coincidence, Kurth. There's only. I haven't seen that fight clip anywhere else, mate. I don't have a patent on it, and I don't expect him to give me credit, but I'm just quite surprised. Have you seen my comment on your latest video? No, I haven't. I don't think so. Who just said that to me? Flanders. What's your comment? No, on my latest video. Latest video is going at gladiators. No, what did you send? How recent was it? No. Super copyright for stealing fart. He didn't see, again. It's just a Seagal clip with a fart noise underneath it. I mean, well, I'm not peeved. I just thought he'd be a little more receptive to us possibly working together, or because I'll tell you one thing, right? I'll show you guys one thing right now, and this is genuine, right? So I'm not lying. You'll see it real time right now. Is my camera on? Yeah. All right. Space ice. Whenever people write about space ice, for the most part, I always write back saying something about, did you discover this yourself? Are you okay, no, that's not Space Ice. I have a community of lunatics that recommend him, and also Space Ice. Check out Space Ice. I think you'll like him. Like, I'm always very positive. Like, I always recommend, yeah. Whenever possible, anyway. Like, I'm not always. But, yeah, I'm pretty... I always say to people, Space Ice did respond... where are we? But yeah, I'm always Space Ice does great videos on all Seagal movies. Like, I'm positive, man. Like, I'm always very receptive to the guy. So I don't understand why I'm not like, I thought he'd be at least respectful. But anyway, that's all right. I thought he'd I don't expect him to. It's not mine. I don't earn it, but he could have at least been nice. Yeah, I've seen a couple of his live streams. It's interesting. Yeah. It's not hard to believe you edit videos. I just didn't think you were. Yeah. Who said it was hard to believe you edit videos? I had to do a little double sniff when I heard that fart. I think he's pretty damn funny. A little credit would be nice. Yeah. It's a good edit. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite edit's still "All right, Mama, don't come too hard when you get home," but that's still a pretty good edit. But actually, I didn't know he was using it. That's interesting. Space Ice is annoying American. Well, there's a lot of Americans in this channel, so you came in today asking for personal information. Who asked for personal information? Chad, you seem awfully sus. Are we sus on chat, are we? We just asked him my email. I mean, it's like he hasn't got my name or anything. Why? Yeah, everyone's sus on. Why is everyone sus on Chad? It's an interesting tactic to come into a channel and just dump some money and then and then try and scam. But we'll see how we go. Basically, I'll link 2 channels that shows actual kung fu fighting the resisting opponent. Clanders, send me an email, brother. If you go up, there's an email link. I just sent it to Chad before, somewhere. Send me an email. If you guys have any videos that you think might be awesome for me to make fun of, please send it to my email. I see most of the comments, but sometimes YouTube doesn't show all comments. I mean, again, I just showed you on this thing here. I went to the comments about where are we? The comments here 2 days ago. See, a lot of these are from 2 days ago already, and there's no 1 day ago. 1 day ago. I don't see it anywhere, man. 2 days, 2 days. I'm not seeing it. I don't know. YouTube is shit. 17 hours. I didn't see it, brother. So email me. Anyway. We're off topic. We're off topic here. Yeah, no, don't stress, Chad. It's all good, man. We'll work it out. Don't worry. Chad has a video on YouTube on how to make money editing videos on YouTube that has 70 views. Well, we'll see how we go. We'll talk to him and see how we go. We'll let him do it again. Let's all just calm down. We're happy with what you provide. Thanks, mate. Click the video and go down the comments. I am on the video. I'm going down the comments right now. I don't see your name anywhere. And it also doesn't go by date by the looks of it either, to be honest with you. Big shout out to By Civello for his contribution there. Bruv, this is very time consuming. Honestly, Clanders, just email me, brother. Just email me. You know, if you want to, just email me. It's a good way to have a chat. Just email me. All right. I'm always happy to people that email me, have a chat. No problem. Thanks, Shalom. I appreciate it, mate. I suggest you save your money. Well, that's cute. What if he's working for Seagal? He could be. He seems reasonable. Anyway, let's all go back to loving each other, not ragging on each other. But all right, we'll finish the video off about the gonads. See, we're an hour and a half in. How do these people do half an hour videos? Half an hour live streams. They must not engage with people in the chat. And for me, honestly, the whole point of this is to have a drink and chat with you guys. So I hope the hour and a half doesn't seem like it's dragging on for y'all. But yeah, the time just flies, man. Like the time flies. How many of you? 46. The time just honestly launches by. But anyway, let's finish this. Let's finish watching this.
Be a little bit of elitism coming from this particular sausage and meatball master.
一会儿人家觉得这些地方胳膊肘胖一下，普通人不了。
All right, obviously, okay, you know what? I'm just going to shut the video. Should we just talk? Because I mean, there's a lot of chat going on right now, and I, some people I know do 3 or 4 live chats, 3 or 4 live hour chats. Fucking hell. Well, I was talking about Philly, and he does like 30-minute videos, but I think he just does like watch-alongs and shit. The time is sailing away. You're right, Samantha. My favorite non-Seagal video? That's a good question. Wow. My favorite non-Seagal video? Let's have a look. I don't know, actually. I do like the Tate one. Tate's an interesting character. I do like the Tate one. Can we get the readings? Yeah. Well, I did do a 10 Commandments of Seagal. We'll get there at some point. Sensitive area stuff. Yeah. Probably my favorite is, I mean, I like the Vin Diesel one, even though I'm not bagging him. What happened to Pork? Is Pork going? No, I appreciate it, Pork. Thank you, mate. It's all good. Don't stress. Tate or Seagal in a fight. I mean, they're best friends, by the way. Tate and Seagal are best friends, if anyone doesn't know that. I've got a lot of videos of Tate and Seagal. I don't know if you guys saw this last week, by the way. Maybe all of you weren't here. But this is what they teach in school right now.
One of the times it hit in regards to how famous I was is when I was with Steven Seagal. Did you ever meet your heroes? Me, Seagal. He's a G. He was saying, bro, I'd love you to take a picture of my son. I'm like, yeah, cool. I met Steven's son. Says, I heard them talking about your school. He goes, yeah, we did a whole class on you and how your effect on culture. I said, oh, so where do you go to school? He said, Ulaanbaatar, which is the capital of Mongolia. So in Mongolia, in school, we're doing classes on me. That was crazy.
So, did it again, motherfucker. So, you know, this guy's loving the fact that they do classes of him in school. Andrew Tate's an interesting one. And he's not really political. He's just a dick. My view on him is he's fake, 100% fake. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly who the people are that he's preaching to. He jumped on the Islam bandwagon to try and get some support from them. And again, don't get me wrong. The things that he preaches about, making yourself a better person, going to the gym, getting healthier, improving yourself, all great. Yeah, all great. You don't need to tie that in with all the other bullshit that he says as well. So yeah, I'm not sold on him. I think he's thinks he's a lot smarter than what he is, and he uses the word perspicacious a lot as well, because he thinks he's smart. Just like Jordan Peterson uses the word proclivity a lot. Certain people love certain words. It's interesting, but yeah, he's an interesting character. But I like the Vin Diesel one. One of my videos that actually did. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I actually liked it. Was actually I don't know if I liked it, but I got you know what? Sometimes I will make a top 5 video at some point. Do I know Hamza? Who is Hamza? Hamza or Hansa? No, I don't know who Hansa is. Vegetarian makes the guy look like the most honest man on earth. Yeah. Hamza. No, I don't know who Hamza is. What's Hamza mean? Flanders, good to see you, my friend. Send me an email, brother, about what you were saying, because I can't find your message, so please email me. I'm genuinely interested. Abu Hamza. Thanks for coming, mate. Have a good night. Can we watch some outtakes from his movies? Whose movies? Seagal's movies? I don't know who Hamza is. Never heard of him. There's too many of these douchebags, man. There's all these. So again, I spend a lot of time on the internet, yeah, because I'm always looking for something to make a video about, or just having a look around. I see a lot of influencers, names. I mean, there's probably people that I don't recognize that you guys can tell me about. I should be on live chat. Why am I not on live chat? Perfunctory is my fuck you word. Hamza is a terrorist. Thank you, Paul. Hamza Yusuf. Like self-improvement. Never heard of him. But I hear people like Alex Hermosi. I mean, I hear like, obviously David Goggins. There's this guy called Chris Williamson, right? This guy, Chris Williamson, is like literally his whole job is just to read quotes of other people. Just read quotes of other people in a British voice that makes you, because anything done in a British voice just makes you sound more intelligent. And I've got nothing against the guy, but it is what it is. No, I haven't heard of these people. I don't really buy into all these influencer people with bullshit. Like I said, I have a lot of interesting shit that comes across my path. What's this? By the way, I used to hate Andrew Tate, but he doesn't seem to be quite as much of a douchebag as I initially thought. No, don't be fooled, Paul. He's just literally playing the game, mate. He's as big a douchebag as you originally thought. And if you haven't seen it, go watch my video about him. Because while people can change, I don't discount that. He's generally just manipulating people, and like I said, jumping on Islam and whatever else to cover his own ass. Glowing, fair point. Glowing. Dicey. Simon Whistler. No, I don't know Simon Whistler, but I do like videos about history, money, and geopolitics. I find that interesting. I have an inbuilt shit detector. You're not wrong, Panel Van. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sold. Look, a lot of these guys. Here's the thing: anyone who's selling you a course. Okay, so what do I ever ask from you guys? Really, like honestly, what do I ever ask from you guys? I might ask for a like and a subscribe in a video. I ask that if anyone can and they're willing to help out on Patreon, that's awesome. And if you want to buy a t-shirt, so you get a t-shirt. I'm not going to sell you a course about how to grow a YouTube channel to 40,000 subscribers or even if I got to 1 million, because it's bullshit. Like it's bullshit. They can tell you things and they can give you information, but every individual is different. So your best thing is just try and make yourself better. And that's a great message. Make yourself better. Do whatever you can. If you're going to take a course, I wish Steven Seagal would make a fucking course. That would be fucking awesome. I would love to know what course he can get. By the way, the Joker's not here tonight. So the Cardinal's away. He's been away from AFK, is it? Away from keyboard for a while. Away from the stream. I hope he's all right. He's been having some health problems, so I hope he's all good. But it's just literally me now doing a lot of the back end stuff, because the Joker was going to help me out with some things, but now I'm going to have to start doing it myself. So I might have to start contacting some people for interviews. Even though it's just one channel, the editing takes a bit of time. Live takes time, and I'm not exactly the most I don't subscribe to all this go-getting bullshit. I kind of live a chill lifestyle, so I probably should apply myself more. But it's just not my style. But yeah, we'll see how we go. I might reach out. No sponsors have ever contacted me, and I've seen people with smaller subscribers than me that have goddamn sponsors. So I don't know how the hell that works. But yeah, I'm trying to think of ideas that can help me in the long term with Seagalism. But yeah, man, honestly, I just love making videos, having fun, and yeah, the fact that I get paid or make money out of making these videos and having a chat to you guys is awesome. It's ridiculous, but it's awesome at the same time. And if anyone does find any value, even if it's just by a laugh, like I said, I get a lot of messages from people saying, it's awesome, it's a great channel, I had a laugh, which is brilliant. But yeah, for the most part, I just like it making these videos, and the fact that I can make money off it and have a bit of a lifestyle and do this and talk some shit. And too many people nowadays take things too personally. Like, when you make fun of someone, they get offended. If someone made fun of me, genuinely, I think I'd have a laugh. Unless it was just all ad hominems attacks, I'd have a laugh. Yeah, but it's it's interesting. All right. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, Rad. No one's commented to me at all. I've sent a shout out to some hair product people, some cookie companies. No one's giving me some love back. I might have to try like orange tint sunglasses companies or like Raid Shadow Legends. But beyond that, there's not much going on. There's not a lot going on. So, what's happening in the comments? Yours comes with extra equipment to tag up. You off, Tuber? All right, see you, Tuber. Good to see you, my brother. I'll see you next time, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. In a company that sells drugs and women. I'm working. If only it was that simple. I tell you what, Glowing, I am in Thailand, which both of those things are very much possible, if we're being honest. Both of those things are very much possible. So who knows? Fucking the time tonight has just flown. Did we finish the video? Did we? I don't even know if we finished the video. Did we?
Usually,
What the fuck were we up to? I don't even know what we were up to. That's how fucking slushed I am. Technical guru I am. All right. I don't know where we were.
这在地方可不是胖，你像普通人不练，连个胖都不能碰，对不对？
Not true, bruv. I definitely enjoy and can handle being touched in these areas. It just depends on the type of touching and who's doing it. But he is right. I can't handle being punched or kicked in the walnuts. Not many men can. In fact, most of the time a little flick in that area will do the trick. And sometimes there's that nasty fucking delayed reaction where the pain begins in your ass and creeps into your balls. The lads know what I'm saying. And it's not just direct contact. If one were to see another man's bollocks being blasted with a kick or punch, their pain spreads to any who have witnessed this horrific scene.
So, I mean, any gentleman in the chat right now can agree with me that as soon as your gonads get, a bit of a flick, it's game over. It's literally. I'm in Adelaide. I'll have a go. Have a go at what, Panel Van? I'd love to send you shit, mate. It's cheap as shit over here, but that's a whole different conversation. Email me, Panel Van, man. Yeah, imagine just a little flick in the nuts is all it takes to just be painful. Just a little simple flick.
I've also heard many of these lads' girlfriends have extreme bruising on their chins. I'm just reporting the news. And these monks aren't just one-trick ponies. They've also got the iron chest, iron throat, iron stomach, and iron back. Some have mastered multiple iron disciplines. The big fella here has clearly got the iron stomach down pat, and in fairness, he has some padding. But it's impressive nonetheless. In my opinion, Old Jubbly here is the real Iron Man.
This guy's he's got some padding, but I don't think that will still help. He's still got some padding, but I still virgins probably.
It's nice that they save one of the more dangerous ones, Iron Throat, for the youngsters to demonstrate.
By the way, this kid here looks like he's looking at that going like, I don't want to do that shit. There's no way. This kid here, he's looking at it going, I don't want to do that. Keep me away from that shit. Keep me away from that shit.
They save one of the more dangerous ones, Iron Throat, for the youngsters to demonstrate. Alright, they're badasses at this point, but I do imagine the early stages of training would have been akin to child torture, but I'm just speculating.
That we call in Chinese Bahui.
The training regime for iron disciplines can vary.
This bloke is literally dragging a truck with people with his nuts. Now I know he's pushing against those guys, but he's still dragging it with his goddamn gonads. Like, that's impressive, yeah? Can we just appreciate that? Like, that's impressive.
There are a lot mentioned about Qigong and channeling Qi, but I just see a lot of hogs and tater tots being brutally conditioned to withstand attacks. This is the iron egg skill.
And I don't care how, by the way, if it, I'll let it run.
I love the name because I assume it's referencing his meatballs as eggs, so it's superb. Here, he basically pretends to be a human steamroller, powered only by the strength of his tackle. That looks very similar to how I walk when I shart instead of farting after eating some dodgy Thai food. You can also walk backwards, presumably giving your hamstrings and glutes a good workout while you're galvanizing your golf balls. Now you're probably yelling at the screen, "Oh, you stupid bald YouTube donut. Why don't you show me some real-world application of the nut power? You've just shown me a 40-kilogram log smashing into a bloke's bojangles. It could be fake."
Can I laugh in your face?
Ask and you shall receive, my friends. How about footage of someone kicking them in the nuts?
Again, they're getting, even if they're not kicking them straight in the balls, right? Let's say they're getting their leg underneath and hitting their ass. There's going to be some indirect contact, and anyone knows that's enough. That's I want some good Thai. That's enough to make you want to just like fart out of your mouth, like just throw up. I mean, you guys have had that these guys being castrated. That delayed reaction, you know, when someone hits you in the balls and you kind of feel it coming up from your ass into your balls. You know what I mean? Like it's that feeling. It's not good. Just watching this shit makes my balls feel.
Plus, footage of them punching themselves in the nuts.
So he punches himself in the balls, and then he grabs a brick or some sort of, even if it's a fake brick, even if it's just made out of balsa wood, like plywood. Yeah, Fred. Good luck retracting your balls enough to not be able to punch yourself in the nuts. I mean,
still not convinced? Alrighty. Well, how about this in front of a live audience?
Pork. Even if they were in cups, man. Have you? I mean, I've worn a cup. I mean, it still hurts. It still fucking hurts, man. It doesn't matter if they're wearing cups. It still hurts. And apparently they're not.
Now, I've got to admit, when I first saw this footage, I thought, well, he's pulling his kicks. He isn't following through.
The secret is the Asian genes? Is that because of the tiny tackle, Chad? Is that what it is? Yeah, they couldn't do that shit in Africa. The Jamaicans couldn't do that shit with the be hanging down to their legs.
Then I realised how excruciating it
Kev, good to see you, mate. Glad you could make it, brother.
is when a tennis ball accidentally grazes your nuts And I shut the fuck up because I'm a little bitch in comparison.
Yeah, so again,
Now I'm always...
I was watching this guy, right? I'm thinking, all right. I was watching this guy, I'm thinking, all right, he's doing fancy shit. One child policy. It's funny, Kurth. I was thinking, Kev just arrived. No, he's not leaving. I was thinking this guy's kind of like doing fancy kicks. He's not really kicking hard. But then I realized, like, literally like a flick to the balls is enough. Imagine someone kicking you in the nuts, man. Like, just imagine it. Samantha, go up to Scotty right now and kick him in the go nuts and see what he says. Just like 20% strength, Samantha. Right in the nuts, see what he says. Right into Scotty's nuts. Scotty, let her do it. It's an experiment for the sake of Seagalism. Let her do it.
Then I realized how excruciating it is when a tennis ball accidentally grazes your nuts, and I shut the fuck up because I'm a little bitch in comparison. Now I'm always harping on about going for the balls or the throat. Right, Fabio?
I'm going to shorten you if I grab the balls. So now it's done. You understand? It's done. Because I have the balls in his throat. Okay. Pretty simple. Balls in the throat.
In a self-defense situation, forget all the fancy stuff, just go for the balls and the throat. But if one of these fellas were to attack you, you'd be done for. Balls and throat attacks wouldn't do a damn thing. They'll just look at you, instantly realize this is the day they've been training for their whole life, smile, and then proceed to rip out your heart. Fatality. I also don't know how much any of this has to do with the internal aspect of Qigong. I imagine breathing is a big part of it, but really, what's the split? 85% nut training, 15% other stuff? I think a lot of these fake gurus are just trying to piggyback on certain words, phrases, and disciplines, tarnishing the entire genre.
Yield of his body. Touch, just play with his body. He's putting tensions down there. I touch his body to relax and release, then touch. And now from here, we can add touch. But what I'm most interested in is the feeling of his body. I just feel more of his body. The amount of release I have, it stays inside him. I want to feel as much of his body as I can. So if you touch your partner, touch me. Yes.
By the way, who was I talking to before? I told you, I think it was Chad. What? This is the video I was telling you about. These are the guys from Chiang Mai.
So this is what the routine is about. See, I'm not fighting you, I'm just in you. Push.
It stays inside him.
There's the move, by the way. There's the move. There's the contentious move, humongous, right there. Yeah, the stolen property.
Touch me. Yes. So this is what the routine is about. See, I'm not
I can't believe the dude's using my fart move.
fighting you, I'm just...
It's not my fart move, but I'm a little bit surprised he didn't. Again, most of the time I tell people to go and watch Space Ice, yeah. Especially back in the day, not so much now. I can't respond to every comment now, but before I used to tell everyone. I'm a little bit cut that he didn't at least say something about the channel.
in you. Push.
It stays inside him.
These Shaolin legends are legit, whereas these internal martial arts camp jokers harping on about Qi and Qigong are just fools. Until they show me they can take a battering to the nuts, hang themselves, or become a human nutsack steamroller, I'll be skeptical. To my Shaolin brothers out there, you are savages, and I respect your dedication and mental strength required to achieve any of those skills. To the fake Bushido masters out there, we're coming for you, bitches.
I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Alright, legends, thanks for watching as always. If you had a bit of a chuckle, think about liking the video.
We're going to go through the rest of it. But yeah, that was alright. So, I mean, we're gonna go past 2 hours again, but that's all right. But we'll try and wrap it up soonish. But there's a couple of more things I want to play, and then we'll have a chat, and then we'll wrap it up. And I need to go for another piss again. But I'm going to let this play. Actually, I might do it now. I might go for a piss now while I let this play. This I found funny, and I think you'll all appreciate it because here at the Church of Seagalism, I think we appreciate things that others don't. And this is one of them, a mensch, real mensch. That's from Office, isn't it? No one has ever managed to get Seagal in a chokehold. All right, this, I think we'll all appreciate this, so enjoy.
My name is Steven Seagal.
I'll be back in a minute.
And I'm the best singer in the world.
By the way, this is definitely going to get removed from the re-upload because it's going to get copyright struck. But you guys get to watch it at least, and it's Seagal singing, so it's even more awesome. I'll be back in a minute. Getting demonetized, but this will be struck out later. The song is bullshit. Steven Seagal runs from nobody. But watch what's coming up on the screen now. I love how they put the voice that actually sounds like Seagal. But anyway, and then he's got a bit of Seagal running, and yeah, it's not bad. And one more thing. We'll play one last video, then we'll have a bit of a chat, and then we'll wrap it up. This is the AI video I found of Seagal. All right, AI video of Seagal.
Like you fund a special company for me. It's about what's right in the world.
I love how AI depicts Seagal. By the way,
It's on, guys. Time to save the world. Heroes.
they fucked up his running. They got his running wrong. Let's just say that right now.
Borders. Steven Seagal.
We'll get to other movies eventually. I mean, at some point we'll get to other movies, and who knows where the channel will evolve to. But for now, I mean, this man is. Does anyone else compare to Seagal though? That's the question. That actually looks like him. That AI, that's the first AI that actually kind of looks like him. Most AI doesn't complete his goatee. If you look, his goatee is complete. Most AI images don't complete his goatee.
Merry Christmas, mother.
So shit. Fucking AI. They made him too slim. Yeah, exactly right. All right, that's that. I think is that all the Seagal stuff I got this week? Let me have a look. Live stream related. I think that's all the Seagal. I mean, there is always this. For those of you that haven't seen this, we'll play it just one more time because I love this. It only goes for a minute. And listen to the words.
He's got muscles made of steel. Seagal wings and favor in me. On the shore, he stands tall. Hunting seagulls, that's his call. Every bite makes him strong. Building power all day long.
Steven Seagal eats seagulls.
Keeps him strong, you know it's wrong.
Steven Seagal eats seagulls.
Never lunch to make him raw.
Again, I don't know who made that video, but they're fucking legends. Legend. And the other thing, there's a certain things that I keep in this folder permanently. All right, one of them is this. That one, Steven Seagal eats seagulls. One of them is this, obviously. It's all right. It's great. Fucking brilliant. Again, I know you've all seen it before, but I mean, it just can't. It's just hilarious to me. It's just hilarious to me. But anyway, I keep that in a folder. I keep seagulls in this folder, and I keep this for some reason just the music. It's just the Gregorian music. She walks away. All of it. It's just brilliant. Like, everyone, hand on heart as we watch this. Come on. This is sensei right now. I mean, this is everything Seagalism is about right now. The music. His little fat towel. His little belly there. He's got his little fat towel. Yeah, Rolly. Yeah, the Bruce Lee. I don't know. I must have moved Bruce Lee. I thought I left Bruce Lee in here, but I must have got rid of him. But the Bruce Lee video is a good one too. It's somewhere in here, I think. Where is it? Yeah. Bruce.
King Trues, what do you have for me today, my friend? Steven Seagal, the legendary ponytailed warrior from the ancient town of Michigan. Let me see. Yeah, he reminds me of a Navy chef I used to know. Let's see his technique. Look how patient he is. Opens his body up and bam. Did you see that? Wow. It was so clean. It almost was like he knew what was going to happen before it happened. Honestly, this is the greatest martial arts defense I have ever seen. If someone is charging at you, preparing to do a roly-poly,
I love the roly-poly line.
It makes total sense to do a sidestep and flick your wrist like Salt Bae. Did you see the flick of his ponytail? That's psychological right there. He has already won before the opponent can charge and do a roly-poly. People misunderstand and think his opponents are diving for no reason. No, this is years of training to avoid injury. Because if Steven taps you with his cat massages, your bones will snap and ligaments disintegrate.
If Steven taps you with his cat massages. Anyway, so I think I forgot to play one. I forgot to play one video. This one here. Notice in this video, right? He gets the guy down to the ground, and the finishing. I won't tell you where it is. You'll see for yourself. But the finish. Ah, you fucker. The finish of the move is to put your knee on top of the body, right? But he can't quite find the dexterity to do it. So let's just watch. I'm gonna fill up my drink. It's only 14 seconds. I'll be back in 14 seconds, hopefully. Just watch. Okay. Did y'all notice that there's a scene here? There's a scene. Sorry, one moment. All right, he flips him. That's awesome. Great move. All right, now. No, not yet. Oh, that's not the one. Oh, damn it. Where's the one? There was one where he flips him to the ground. Fuck, that's annoying. Wrong one. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Well, not really, but... Fuck off.
Meet Steven. He's a man adrift in the sea of confusion. Meet Steven.
Nah, I lost it. I heard one before of Steven Seagal busting shit up. But I fucked it. This is my category of shit that I use, yeah? So I've got animal cruelty as well. Well, this is Seagal.
With the reality show was along for the ride.
Animal cruelty is one of my pet peeves.
He killed 100 chickens that day and ran over a dog, by the way. This is just random shit that I've got. Background footage, banana eating like cock. I've used that a few times. Black people Seagal. Black people Seagal. Yeah. Seagal being black. Have you Googled Steven Seagal? No, I haven't. But 1 minute. I'll come back. 1 minute. We'll go for another 30 minutes. Fuck it. We're running hot. Let's do it. We'll while we're all here. Sorry, mate. We're back in 1 minute. This is where the Joker would be useful because he'd be providing background entertainment while I'm mixing my drink. But I assume that most live streams aren't getting pissed on stage. Steven Seagal porn. I don't know if I should do that right now, Afraid. You sound more an Aussie on the vid. I don't know if I should do that, Afraid. I don't think it's a good idea, mate. It's a good way to get my channel banned. So I'm not going to do it now, but I might do it after because you got my attention, Afraid. You got my attention, mate. So I might have to have a squiz, but not now. I'm not doing it now. Not doing it now, Sharon. Sharon, you should be more responsible as a female. You're supposed to be smarter than us males. If y'all want my channel to get banned and just disappear and all of this to end, I can Google it. But I don't think it's a good idea right now. Because YouTube won't take too kindly to that. And if you want to end Seagalism right now, Afraid, you want to end Seagalism right now, we can do it. But I don't think it's a good idea. How about I have a look afterwards? All right, I have a look afterwards. I'll be responsible as the conduit between the Great One and the plan to take over the world. I'll have a look. I'll have a look afterwards, and then we might reconvene next week and see what it's like. How about that? Exactly right, Glowing. That's my point, my friend. As much as I'm intoxicated right now, I don't think it's a good idea. I have a Patreon. You've got a Patreon account, but with all due respect, and I love all my Patreon members, don't get me wrong, but if YouTube goes away, Patreon ain't going to keep Seagalism alive, mate. I got like 30 people that are on there, and they're all legends, don't get me wrong, and I love them all, and I'll be fucked without them. But if YouTube goes away, Seagalism dies on his dick right away. Let's be real. You guys won't be able to, I mean, not that you'd care, you'd move on to something else, but you wouldn't be able to find me again. At least with Patreon, I've got people's emails, but all of you guys, you couldn't find me again. Maybe through my other channels that I've got, but yeah, it's not worth it. So, Afraid, we'll reconvene. We'll reconvene about that next time, brother. I appreciate the contribution, but it's not going to happen right now for the sake of destroying everything we've built here as a community. Because Seagalism would be nothing without all you guys. So, yeah. Thanks, Panel Van. It's good to have another Aussie in here, mate. Camo catches people with VPNs. What's camo? Bro, I was hoping that there is no cigar porn. Oh, there's definitely be cigar porn. I appreciate it, Chad. You're a legend, mate. Thank you for all you guys. Like I said, without you guys, this is all. This is honestly, without people watching this, what is it really other than just a dickhead talking to himself with nobody watching? And I see a lot of. Here's the thing, right, about YouTube. It's an interesting concept. If I look at my channel, right, and again, I'm pretty transparent with most of you guys. I always show you the analytics. I don't lie about shit. If we look at the analytics of shit, right? I get about 700 views, 600 views an hour, which is not bad. It's like 10 a minute. And I see channels that have like 1 million followers that have less views on their videos than I do. So the reason is because I think a lot of the viewers here, you guys are real people. You're not bots. Like, people actually care about this. It's a great community. Like, the people that come in here are always very, very affable. They like each other. They're all chatty. They're all good. Like, they give each other shit. Like, Chad, you copped a bit tonight, mate. But that's because people are just like protective of the community. You see what it is? It's not hatred towards you. It's more just protective of the community. Because people don't, again, people are just more protective of me and the community, which is awesome. Which is a great thing, because most people are just out to, look after themselves or better themselves. Whereas here I find that people are just genuinely happy to have a chat and have fun. And there's enough bullshit in the world, and there's enough people talking about how politics and how this is bad or that's bad. Sometimes you just need somewhere you can go where you can just talk some shit, have a bit of fun, watch a dude who takes himself too seriously and shouldn't, in the form of our master, and just have a bit of fun. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, so again, it's people being protective. There's no hate anywhere in Seagalism at all. Even my videos, none of it's hate. Like, I make fun of Seagal, and that's because he takes himself too seriously. But I don't hate the guy. I don't hate anybody. I don't wish hate on anyone. Like, I generally don't hate anyone. I think it's all fun, and life is too short. I mean, in March, again, I don't want to get somber towards the end. It's a positive message, but in March, I buried my cousin who was 44 years old, and this guy was like my brother. Yeah, I'd call him all the time, ask him for advice. We'd help each other out. He was my go-to friend. Like my cousin, my brother, and it ended quickly. And I thought, we used to talk about a lot of things in life and planning for the future. It's like, what's really important other than having a bit of fun with the people around you, enjoying your life, doing the best you can to better yourself and the people around you. And that's it. The rest of it's all bullshit. The rest of it's all fucking bullshit. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know a lot, and I'm just a moron on a YouTube channel, and I don't have a lot of money, and I've been up and I've been down, but fuck. Ultimately, you're buried with nothing. When you're in hospital, the only people that are going to come to you are the people that love you and care about you. Not your cars, not your Rolexes. The people that genuinely give a shit about you. That's it. So, that's why we're here to have fun, support each other, have a laugh. I always encourage you guys, if you genuinely want to have a chat, send me an email. I'll get back to you at some point. I'm not the greatest. Garrett, Paolo, some of you guys have messaged me. I'm not fast, but I will always get back to you at some point. This is not just a bullshit channel where people fuck around and pretend to care about you to try and get your money. It's not my deal. And I know that's not you guys either. Like, this is legit. So thank you all, because you guys you've improved my life. You've made me feel so much better about shit. Especially since I've been in Thailand. So I thank you all, and I appreciate all your support. You're all fucking legends. The email doesn't work. What do you mean my email doesn't work? It should work. Pacapano83@gmail.com, mate. Pacapano83@gmail.com. Or maybe it's 1983. Hold on, 1 sec, mate. Sorry, man, my bad. No, you're right. It's 19. Try that one. Bam, my bad. That was my mistake, Chad. That one's the right one. Anyway, you're right. It bounced. But yeah, you're all fucking legends. So let's have a chat. We'll wrap it up at my time. It says 4:30 on my screen. You guys can see that's Australian time. In my time right now, it's 1:12 in Thai time, as Chad can verify. Let's just have a chat for the next 18 minutes. Whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you want to do, we'll do that, and then we'll wrap it up because, yeah, it's getting late. And again, I want to spend a bit of time talking about whatever you guys want to talk about rather than just shooting shit. I mean, for me, I can sit here watching videos and whatever else, but I enjoy talking to you guys in the chat. I think that's the whole point of it, yeah? So I try to get to as much of the messages as I can. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate the comments. You're all legends. Like I said, easily the best community. I go through a lot of people, and like I said, I spend a lot of time on YouTube going through left, right, whatever, all sorts of communities. And you guys, like, I don't just say that for the fuck of it because it's my channel, but the genuine, just the ability to just be lighthearted, have fun, not take things too seriously, but also support each other is very rare, especially nowadays. But you motherfuckers, you guys are all legends like that. It's great. Like I said, everyone's it's the greatest community ever. The support that comes through Patreon, just the words of encouragement, it's awesome. That's what the world needs. That's what the world needs. Let's talk about Paul. Well, I'm rocking the Paul shirt. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm rocking the Paul shirt today. According to the poll anyway, flux capacitors. Steven Seagal and Nicolas Cage would be an interesting concept, actually. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. I spoke last week about changing the community name to Flock of Seagulls, but then someone told me that's a band name, so I'll probably get sued. We need some other kind of name that won't get us, legally in trouble. Steven Seagal and Tom Cruise. Did everyone see Tom Cruise at the Olympics? He did that little. I mean, Tom Cruise. Say what you will about Tom Cruise, by the way, and he is a lunatic when it comes to like what's that shit he does, Scientology and all that kind of weird ass shit that he did with Katie Holmes. But that man has got balls of steel and can do some action scenes. Let's say that. I'll respect him for the shit he does, and he runs. He can run. The man can run, and he films some action scenes. I respect him for his action, his ability to do his own scenes. Yeah, Sensei gets people to walk upstairs for him, right? Literally, Seagal gets people to walk upstairs or do walking scenes, and Tom Cruise is flying helicopters and jumping off fucking motorbikes off cliffs and shit. Like, you got to respect that shit, yeah? Like, I don't care what anyone says. You got to respect that shit. Free reign faulting. Tom Cruise can run longer than Seagal. I don't know about better. Better is an interesting word. He can run. He can run faster. I don't know about better, but yeah, I'll give it to Tom Cruise. Look, man, some people. Yeah, Tom Cruise is a bit of a nutcase. I'll give him that. He's a lunatic. All right, what else we got here? What do we want to watch? Let's see what. Let's have a quick look and see what I got in my watch later list. I don't know if I want to show people my watch later list, but we'll have a look. I can't remember what I've saved to there. Ray gun.
It is hard to put into words what exactly we witnessed today because we've not seen this before.
How on earth?
By the way, I saw footage. Sorry to digress. I did see footage of Australia's.
It is hard to put into words what exactly we witnessed.
Shut up. Australia's second best female. What do you call it? What's that called? Break dancer. I saw the female. I saw the female that was second. That was runner up. That I can't remember. Anyway, I saw footage of the person who was runner up to that ray gun chick who could actually dance. Yeah, look, again, I have nothing against breakdancing. It's a respectable dancing thing and it requires a lot of skill. But
today because we've not seen this before.
How on earth did she even qualify?
Ray gun was labeled an embarrassment after the 36-year-old failed to score a single point across.
I mean, could you imagine going to the Olympics and not even scoring 1 point in whatever you're doing? Like, not even 1 point. That's like getting the javelin and just throwing it into the crowd, or the shot put and just launching it. Not even landing a punch in a boxing match. Like, if you're shooting, you've just missed the target. It's zero.
3 battles at her debut Olympics.
I got home a bit before midnight on Friday, and I settled in on the couch, glass of red in hand. I think it was.
This guy looks like a really fat, unfit Harry Potter. I don't know if I can say that, but he just looks like a. Again, I'm a plus size guy too, but he just looks like a sloppy, fat Harry Potter.
The powerlifting was on first, and then my night was ruined by this fake sport, and we did not send our best in Rachel Gunn.
I'll agree with you about not sending the best. In terms of the sport, I don't think breakdancing is any less athletically, athletically inclined. Like, breakdancing requires less athleticism than any other sport, if we're being honest. Like some of those shooting or whatever others. I don't watch it, but yeah.
Who goes by the stage name of Ray Gun.
Hot Shots was a great movie, by the way. Hot Shots was a great movie. Point Break is great too. Harry Potter.
She's 36 years old. She pulled out all sorts of strange moves, including one of her mimicking a kangaroo hopping, which you can see there. And here is the...
What do you think she was thinking when doing this shit? Like, honestly, like, millions of people are watching. What the hell do you think was going on here?
Performance that got her into the Olympics. Oh my God!
It soon emerged.
It wasn't even the Special Olympics. I think it was, mate. I think it was in her sense. Like, she's some kind of PhD in some kind of bullshit, cultural crap bullshit. One of these modern. She's basically going to do a course to find a job that shouldn't even exist. Basically, is what's going on.
That Gunn is a lecturer at Sydney's Macquarie University and has a PhD in cultural studies, focusing on the...
Yeah, you're not wrong, Kev. She got a free trip to Paris, yeah? She got a bunch of attention on herself, even though it's bad, but now people know who she is, when before she was just some stupid brunette from Australia that no one gave a shit about. So you're not wrong, Kev. I'm going to admit, you're not wrong, Kev. You're right.
Politics of gender and gender performance, and the methodological dynamics between theory and practice. Gunn's LinkedIn page notes she is interested in the cultural politics of breaking, but in reality, she just break our faith in Olympics committee.
Hell yeah. I think...
All right, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. I spell Olympics wrong. Let's see what people think.
Today might have been the first time that she break danced.
No,
Tom, this is the Olympics.
No, I know.
Hey, there's got to be some b-boys in Australia that you're telling me, did she even do the...
Yeah.
Where are all the transgender b-boys? Where the fuck are you, Australian transgender b-boys? What we needed is some dudes with tackle that pretended they had fucking woohoos that can breakdance. That's what we needed.
Tons of experts and peoples are saying this whole episode is demonstrative of the supreme selfishness of woke identity politics studies. Her little stunt diminishes...
Forget the woke identity politics. This is just some bitch who thought she could get a free holiday, thinks her shit doesn't stink, and that she can revolutionize breakdancing and break away from the norms of how it normally is, which is actually decent dancing, and turn it into this bullshit.
Australia on the world stage.
By the way, congratulations to Australia for coming fourth. I mean, having no Russia there helps, but not a bad effort still. Pretty impressive.
Hundreds of Australian athletes who will have dedicated their entire lives to athletic excellence will be forgotten because Rachel wanted to bulk up her ResearchGate profile.
If that's breakdancing, then I break dance
We're all in
every
for a
single
shot.
Friday, Saturday night at 1 a.m. at the local bar, because that's me trying to hail a cab. I just don't understand. I don't understand it, and I don't want to join the pile on because I'm sure.
By the way, can I say that I hate so many Australian TV shows, including, I don't know what this is. Is this the panel? Because I hate the panel.
It's been terrible for it, but I just feel like someone should have just said, you know what, I'm not sure.
But here's the thing.
I'll tell you what. You know what I found recently? This is for I mean, you might know about this panel van and Frayed, but this show is an Australian show about politics, and it may not be relevant to the rest of you, but I highly recommend you watch it. It's not bad. It gives you an idea about the reality of politics in Australia. It's called Utopia, right? I'll give you a quick clip. It's like at 2 minutes. I'll see if I can find one. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. I'll watch this.
What do you need, John?
Need?
Yeah, what areas can we spend it on? Pens at the ready there, Murph.
We don't really need anything.
What about ASIO?
What about them?
Any big ticket items that they're missing, the old ASIO?
Well, ASIO's been...
I like that one. We'll find a better one. Here we go.
So I thought the best way to proceed was to get everyone in the one room.
Good thinking.
Okay, you're all right. I'll come straight to the point. This white paper is recommending we spend close to $400 billion over the forward estimates. Now, at some point, the PM is going to be asked a very simple question. In order to protect us from which enemy?
It's so hard to say.
400 billion, pick one.
A regional player.
Specifically, Colonel.
An Indo-Pacific regional player.
More specifically?
Indo-Asia Pacific.
That's broader. Who are you leaving out? Europe? Yeah, I sort of need a country.
Or an unaligned player.
No, a country.
One that won't threaten us. Just one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to raise tensions.
Where?
In this room.
You know what? I'll name one and you just nod. China. Yeah. Okay. And what exactly are we protecting?
Strategic interests.
Specifically, Colonel?
Indo-Pacific strategic
Again,
interests.
Brigadier, really specifically.
Indo-Asia Pacific strategic
You know what? I'll say it and then you nod. Our trade routes.
Comedy Inc. Fuck, I haven't seen Comedy Inc. in ages. You know what I used to love in Comedy Inc.? You know what? I'll just put best. So this is, by the way, for all you US, we've got about 6 minutes ish. I used to like what's his name? Why is there no best skits? This is an Australian comedy show. Okay, give me a suggestion. Getting nuclear subs. Yeah, we're wasting like 300 million on subs. See you, Shalom. Take it easy, my man. Thanks for coming, brother. Yeah, I used to like Eric Bana in Comedy Inc. It was Comedy Inc. or Comedy Company? Comedy Company. So before you guys, I don't know if you guys know Eric Bana from Fast Forward. That's right. That's what I was thinking of. Or Full Frontal or Fast Forward. Yeah. Eric Bana, before he did Troy and I don't know Hulk, he was a character in an Australian TV show called Puida. He was like a Puida, and then there was another one where he's a kickboxer, but he was an Aussie guy called Puida.
Gather round, kiddies. It's story time with Peter.
It's a great little novel, and it's called Snow White and the Seven Little Dwarfies. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young princess who lived in a beautiful castle on a sort of a beautiful lake full of beautiful fish. It's pretty boring, isn't it? I've got a better one for you. Once upon a time, like last week, there was this chick, right, who was a real spark, and her name was Cheryl White, right? But all the blokes called her Snow White, because whenever they asked her out, she'd say, Snow White. Classic.
Yeah, so anyway, it was a great show. Back in the day, again, we most of Australia's laughs came from Britain or America, but we had our own shows as well to some extent. It was all right. Milo Kerrigan was good too. I don't know if you guys remember Milo Kerrigan, the Aussies out there. Molly was out. It was great.
Hi, complete banning of boxing. Its popularity amongst its fans continues unabated. Its staunchest advocates maintain that boxing is a science, a sport for intelligent men.
I do know Super Wog, but I don't really love it. Fat Pizza was probably the original Super Wog, but yeah. Sean McAuliffe, hilarious, yeah? I don't care what anyone shares. Again, only Australians will know this. This might bore the rest of you people, but Sean McAuliffe was a fucking legend, yeah? Like,
Their cunning strategy is more important than animal.
still is now. The guy. Who would he? You know what? Who would he be like? Who would he be like? Who would Sean McAuliffe be like for the American people? Who would be the equivalent? Just so we know. I don't even know, but he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. For most of you guys, you'll get bored of this shit, so I won't carry on too much about it. But Sean McAuliffe was very, very funny guy. I got to admit, I actually like him. Even now, he's got some funny shit going on. No one, Sean McAuliffe, he's a gun, bro. He's a gun. I'll see if I can find the best of Sean. And then maybe American, for our foreign viewers, you might get a bit of an idea. Let's see.
Anyone who raises the topic of immigration levels is racist. It's not exactly what one of my next guests said, but it's virtually what she's saying, in my opinion. Has political correctness gone too far? How racist are we? How do we define racism anyway? Joining me tonight for this controversial tete-a-tete is Jan Delaney from the Equal Opportunities Commission and Mr. Damien Gabriel from the...
Whoa, Kev. Hold on, Kev. Are you telling me that Sean McAuliffe is a complete left-wing shill for the establishment? Because I hate Stephen Colbert, but I like
No Immigration Party.
Sean McAuliffe.
If I could start with you, why should we stop immigration to this country immediately?
Well, Sean, let me say at the outset that I'm not a racist.
You made a noise then, but I think it's actually very, very helpful because a lot of people accuse Damien of being a racist. And
he's a comedian. He's a comedian. This guy. Like, everything he does is just a joke. And I have seen the John Wick video. I think you're talking about John Thick, if I'm not mistaken.
We didn't think anyone was home.
That's a different one. What the fuck is this? John Wick? Nah, shit. Talking about this?
I had it all, man. Fast cars, best friends, extremely young women. But them thick skin hokies took the one thing that mattered most. My chair.
It's not what you did, son. It's who you did it to. The greatest assassin to ever live. I'm a professional killer. Handsome, wise, and articulate.
Once Abnormal's confirmed to be in there, you can take him out, but wait for my word.
He's also really good at guitar. He did it all sitting down.
Old habits die hard.
They gonna have to pay for what they done.
Have you returned to the fold?
I mean, if we're being honest, in all fairness, I mean, no disrespect to these guys, yeah? And they're good. But I could do this if I had a decent editor. I could put this together with my Seagal clips and the fucked up shit in my head. I could easily do this if I had someone who knew how to edit better, which, Chad, hopefully you can. If I knew someone how to edit better, I could do this shit easily. Like,
Brother, if I get back here, I need resources. Let me take up.
Wait, is he standing?
No.
Like it's getting someone to bring your ideas to life. I could make my own Seagal movie, given all the clips I have. Like I'm actually thinking of doing an interview with Seagal where I ask him questions and obviously he answers me based on the clips that I have. Yeah, and if I get someone to edit it to make it look more realistic, that would be better. I've got so many ideas, but I'm limited by my ability to do shit. So.
Standing?
No, I'm running.
You run, you die.
You gotta tell me
straight so I can know who's coming for us.
Oh, pleasure, sir.
It's like a movie drama.
Yeah, but what is quality? Yeah, of course, we'll talk. We'll talk. Maybe not after stream, bro, because it's like 2 a.m. for me now. It's 1:30 a.m. for me, so we might talk tomorrow, Chad. But the only good thing about the Hollywood quality is just because they're using 4K clips. Yeah, they're just got high quality video clips. The rest of it's just how you edit shit together. And I don't really know too much about the editing. I'm a base anyway. We'll worry about it afterwards. But yeah.
Football now, really. What have you done? We just succeeded in bringing these bitches to the ground.
You working again? Yeah. I'm thinking I'm black.
Like again, I'm not disrespecting what they've done. But what have they really done then, other than putting some pictures of Putin, which is cute, right? And it's hilarious, and it's funny. It is. It's not right. But beyond that, they've just added clips of Seagal from other movies with some commentary over the top with his voice, which if you knew you could do, and clipped it together, which is why you need a good editor. But the idea, I could easily fucking come up with an idea in my head, many ideas, right? Like I mean, a million ideas, and I have so many audio clips and video clips that I could pick, but you need to be able to edit it together so it looks real. Otherwise, it's just some fuckwit editing clips together. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, fuck it. It is, mate. It's 4:30, bro. I know. I've got Australian time here. You see here on the corner, bro? That's Australian time on my laptop. Because when I talk to family back home, yeah, it's 4:30. I know, bro. It's 1:30 where I am. That's why I said to Chad, we'll talk tomorrow. But yeah, I'm not discounting what it's an awesome fucking clip. Don't get me wrong, it's brilliantly done, but it's not like it's revolutionary in some way that I couldn't do better if I had someone that could make this shit happen. Like that's AI, yeah. That's not Seagal, obviously. That's AI in there. Now we could easily use a clip from Seagal running in the movie if someone could edit it properly. But anything. But I've got so many audio clips that I could easily make some awesome little trailer if someone could edit it for me. Anyway, that's just my opinion. What's this here? What are we breaking in Paul? Put down the bottle and get cracking, mate. It's not the ideas. The ideas are here, and it's very easy for me to write. But that's why I want someone who can, and I wanted someone within the Seagal community that can help me with the editing of the videos to take it to that little bit of a next level, yeah, above what I do, just to make it more appealing to other people as well as you guys. I know you guys will, for the most part, watch most videos and you might enjoy it, but we're trying to convert non-Seagalism people into Seagalism, yeah. We're trying to get more Seagalians. Yeah, Kurth, see you, brother. Thank you very much. If you're heading off, I appreciate it, mate. Thanks for your contribution today. I do appreciate it, brother. Thank you. But yeah, anyway, we'll worry about that next time. We're trying to beat Space Ice, yeah. It's not a I think we're different to Space Ice. He's very good at what he does. I'm not going to say he's not, because he's a gun. And he's literally got 10 times the followers that I do. So, you know, whatever he's doing a great job. I'm trying to make this a little bit more about Seagal, but also about us as a community. And I think that's, for me, that's just, I enjoy it more. I don't know how much he engages with his community. I don't think he engages as much as we do. But again, that's just my approach. So, yeah, brother, your channel, it's way overrated. That's a bit harsh, bro. Thanks, man. I don't know if are you trying to give. That's not a compliment. Yeah, brother, your channel, it's way overrated. But that's YouTube for you. That's a bit of an insult. But thank you, thank you. I guess I don't know. I don't know what you're saying there, but yeah. If I'm overrated, I hate to see what underrated means. But yeah. Again, we're different. We're doing different things. We're doing different things. I'm trying to, like I said, I actually enjoy engaging with you guys and talking to people in my community. Space Ice has got his own thing. Everyone's got their own thing. All good, brother. Look, it's nice when I hear comments from random people saying, "Hey, you should have more subs." It is great, But YouTube is what it is, and humor is very subjective. Like I said, I don't find some things funny that other people would find hilarious. So and vice versa. So yeah, I suppose this wasn't just the ladies are coming for me. All right, legends. We went past. We're gone 2.5 hours. I said 4:30. We'll wrap it up, or 1:30 where I am. Yeah, thanks, Panel Van. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks, mate. Cheers, bro. Yeah, all right. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Otherwise, we might wrap it up, my friends. It is 1:30 for me here, and I want to get up at 10 a.m. and hit the gym tomorrow. As always, thank you all for coming, spending a Sunday with me. I mean, I've got a little bit left. Cheers to you all. Next week, I've got Lawman coming. Fire down below. Hot tip for you guys. You guys will know. Fire down below next week. Movie review. And I might do... I was thinking of doing a compilation of his best interview moments, right? Because there's a lot of them. And also, my top 5 Seagal movies and my top 5 favorite videos I've made. Call them cheap little ways to get views, but it is what it is. Until next time. Until next time, my friends. You're all legends. Thank you very much. I'll be in touch with everyone during the week. If you want to message me, message me. If you want to have a chat. Otherwise, I'll see you all next week. To everyone that contributed, Kurth. I can't remember everyone's names. I'm way too smashed. Frayed. Other people, I'm sure. I missed you. I'm sure I did. I'm sorry, but I apologize. But thank you very much for your super chats. I appreciate it. Until next week, legends. Thank you very much. Have a good week. And stay awesome. Eat a cookie. Snatch a birthday. Still the purity of some young lady with consent. Have a good night, my friends. Thank you. Bye-bye.